This is in their underwear.
Welcome to a brand new campaign.
Ooh.
Welcome to Aetherflux. That's what we're calling this thing. I don't know, it sounds cool, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Where D&D races each come from different planets in the galaxy. Thousands of years ago, interstellar travel by magic was discovered, and the races have mingled and colonized the galaxy. Over time, starships improved, and magic became abundant throughout the known sectors. Ether is this magical arcane energy that permeates space and allows for that travel. And I think that's enough. You guys know more about what's going on, and that's okay. Space is full of all kinds of stuff and things, and the D&D stuff will be happening. So what do we have in here?
Fascinating.
I can't wait to encounter a space dragon.
Let's go around the table and introduce your character and describe what they look like and what roles they have.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll start. All right, so I already told you guys, but since we're doing the thing, all right. So I'm playing a Githzerai monk whose name is Zorlan the Displaced. He's about 6'3". He's pretty skinny, but kind of in that like muscular way. Years of training at his temple. Yeah, kind of like that, but taller and much balder. Totally bald head. Sort of yellowish green skin. It's like mottled all over with these brown like speckles. Yellow eyes, kind of intense. He's gonna talk kind of like this. It's gonna be fun. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, I won't go into backstory crap. We can do that during the game.
I'm sure that'll
But yeah.
happen over time.
But yeah, tall, skinny. I mean, you guys know what a GIF looks like. Ugly as shit. Like, just really no nose. It's a PG-13 now. I started swearing.
Alien
really
lens.
big pointy ears too. Like when I play a pointy-eared person, I want you to know that my ears are gigantic. None of this like slightly, no, pointy, and they're gonna move. Like when you're talking, he's gonna go.
So like almost bat-like in appearance?
Yeah, well, because
Nice.
his nose is all like just nostrily. Yeah, somewhat bat-like.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So, alien goblin Voldemort.
Yes, alien goblin Voldemort,
So what's that
and
mean
his.
then? Voldemort didn't have ears, did he? 'Cause I feel kind of like
Yeah, your guy's not.
I don't have ears.
You're movie Voldemort.
You're
at the very
you're
least.
blue Voldemort. I'm more like noseless goblin guy, but really tall.
Alright. I'm playing an Aetherflux Ranger. He's 5'3". Appearance-wise, it's after a bird called the Resplendent Quetzal.
They're gorgeous, by the way. I googled it.
It's like
I was hoping you were a booby.
Cool.
red-breasted. He's 5'3". He got brown eyes. He's about 120 pounds, so he's a little bigger than the average Aetherflux. He's got a much bigger build. His name is Ricky, but you can call him Ricky for short.
Yeah.
I just heard the
Yep.
voice.
Yep. I love it. I'm here for it.
I don't know if you're like... I don't think you're trying to go towards it, but all I hear is like Launchpad. I know.
You know what?
They're not that different.
It's not-
Launchpad and
Mr. McD?
It's not
Buddy.
like a cool Launchpad.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie. Movie or show? Launchpad?
DuckTales.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Well, he was in
Wasn't
DuckTales
that from
and
DuckTales?
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
That was a fun
And
show.
both of them pilot to crashes.
And your role is...
Ranger.
Ranger. You said... Did you say yours?
Monk.
Monk,
Monk.
yes.
I'm
Okay.
Monk. I thought you meant on the ship.
But I'm a melee-oriented ranger.
Interesting choice.
Go up to people and then shoot them.
Can't miss if I push the bow into your chest.
Amazing.
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, in a parallel... Oh, well, no, that's more southern, but... good eye. In a parallel universe... no, it's coming back. Well, anyway, it's supposed to be Steve
Just say
Irwin.
crikey.
It's supposed to be Steve Irwin. Crikey!
There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
That's it.
Just
What-
need the trigger word.
Once I get rid
I'm
of
sure
the
you'll
giggles,
get
maybe I
into
can...
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But, basically, he's carbon copied, except his name is different, and
Say the name.
Darvin Buckman. And he'll be lawful good human druid guy. So we'll see how he rolls.
Obsessed with alien creatures.
Oh, yes, and exobiologist is the term we're using? Yes. So just like the Steve Irwin we all know and love, or knew and loved, he's ultra animal enthusiast, and he's been brought here with the potential of pseudo-dragon eggs, right?
Yeah, but you guys don't know that. Your characters don't know.
We don't know.
No.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
I guess I should probably have said my other thing. He's a pilot.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh,
That'd be-
I didn't
that'd be
say
good to
mine.
say.
I was hired on to the ship to be the operations ops.
Yeah.
Ops.
Yeah.
Pilot. Exobiologist. You said.
I'm a doctor sort of thing on the boat, or ship at least.
Hello. My name is Nivek. I am a Veldikin. Can you say Veldikin?
Veldikin.
Well, dick,
No.
I've noticed in my brief time amongst these other races that you all are rather limited. This is wonderful. There's much room for improvement. As you can see, I am 6'6", blue, earless. We evolved beyond the need for such appendages on our sides of our heads. Although it is tricky wearing sunglasses. I bring to you the holy word of Denir, and I will be seeing to your needs as the ship's doctor, and also as at the divination station. I will apply my ample abilities. It is an honor and a privilege for you.
All right. Okay. So that's the very interesting crew that we have. You guys are currently on where am I in this thing? Oh yeah, this is my first time being a dungeon master, so beyond like some one shots. So we'll see. Don't clap yet. Let's try and see if I can pull this off.
Whatever.
And then,
You've got the most important thing. You're wearing a cool hat.
I got the cool hat. That's,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're on the city of Everlight. Everlight's a very special city. It's tidally locked to its sun, which means that it's called Everlight because it's one side of the planet is always facing the sun. As it moves around, that place is in it's the Everlight city on the planet Everlight. Is basically where all the people live, and it's the city that never sleeps, for real. People will sometimes move to the other side of the planet to have experience nighttime if they're going to stay there for long periods. But yeah, it's a melting pot. It is full of races from all over the galaxy. You've got dwarves and halflings and humans and elves and gnomes and half-orcs. Even some dragonborn and tieflings and even stranger creatures such as yourselves.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Right.
And seeing
I've heard about these humans.
Me too. I don't know if I trust him.
I went from tiefling to human not being trusted.
I'll just play a human. It'll be fine. Surrounded by aliens. Look at this guy.
He's weird. Doesn't have any feathers.
So,
okay.
you are. You three have been hired to go aboard because you're looking for work. You have your particular jobs that you're good at, and you got hired to join the Greenfish. And you have other things that you're after, and you've been looking for a ride and found one on the Greenfish to a city to a space station that nobody else seems to be wanting to go to so much because it's brand new.
Did I get this ride legitimately, or am I somewhere in the hold? Okay.
Yes. You're legitimately coming aboard. So you guys are in the city of Everlight, and you've gone up to the spire in the middle of Everlight. There is a large tower that goes way up, way up, and up to the top are the docks for ships coming in, and there are elevators powered by standard arcane movement energy that will bring you up there. So you're standing in front of the elevator. You've got it all joined together.
Is he here, Kevin?
He's there too. Yeah. You guys have joined in, and the elevator doors have opened.
All right. Step inside.
Let's step into the room or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a little small elevator space.
Cylinder thing.
Sure, cylinder. That makes sense. Yes,
Yeah,
it would be.
totally. I also step inside the cylinder.
I stride in.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of squeeze in awkwardly, trying not to look too pointedly at the bird person. Because I'm very excited. Danny.
Trying to hold it in.
Look at the plumage on this one.
You're all right, mate. You're all right.
So you've been in this kind of thing before. It's how you got to Everlight. It's how you've gone out before. And you turn around and you see the standard list of names of various ships that you can send the elevator to, and it's all lit up with tiny little illusions, and you can just press the buttons to go, and you can see the Greenfish there where you're scheduled to go to.
I would like to use my mage hand to press the Greenfish button.
Okay.
I want to say it out loud because this is different from the standard mage hand. Mine's invisible, so you just see the button light up.
Okay, so bing, button lights up, the doors start to close, and you see a big burly arm come in and just grab the side of the elevator. He's like, "Whoa, wait up there!" And opens the door back up, and you see two dwarves, and they're hopping into the elevator with you. They're very, very standard dwarf looking guys. They've got the long beards. They've got the rugged outfit, rugged looks to them. One of them has an eye patch. The other one does not. But also you notice right away they look nearly identical. They're not twins, but they're certainly related. And they hop in, and the doors close, and they notice that you're going up to the Greenfish. The one that spoke up before, that put his hand on the door, he says, "Oh, I see you all going up to the Greenfish. Are you our new crew?"
Yeah, I'm gonna be a pilot. What are you?
My brother and I should just introduce ourselves. I'm Corbin. This is Omar. We're the Galando brothers, and we man the cannons.
Bow to them.
My name is Zorlan. I'm your new ops. Zerai.
Well met. I am Nivek. I will be working in divination station, but I do have a question for the one-eyed fellow.
Oh, what?
Are you able to see well to shoot with one eye?
I shoot great.
Well, we'll see. Well, I'll see. What? Did I say something wrong?
Well, you're only half wrong.
Corbin is you can see him chuckling. He thinks this is hilarious. Where are you headed? What's your deal?
Good eye. I'm here for the dragon eggs.
Okay. All right.
Wherever you're going, there's apparently some pseudo dragons there, and I'm all for it.
Oh, I see. Huh, I hadn't heard that. Interesting. Have you heard the rumors
What kind of rumors?
about the
Full table break.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle it. It's too good.
Deep breaths. That was amazing.
All I can see is Brock Sampson mentally.
I heard they found the greenfish adrift in the ether. All the crew dead. This will be the first time she's going back out.
Crew's dead. Was there any signs of battle?
Very mysterious. I didn't hear too much more than that, but I suppose we'll find out when we see her.
And what have you heard about the captain?
Nothing about the captain, besides his name. We got Jim Rogers taking us.
Right.
What do you know?
Not much.
Well, it's good to meet all of you.
Was
Likewise.
Corbin and
Corbin and Omar Galando.
which one's got the one eye?
Omar, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a note. One eye.
All right. So the elevator reaches to the top and opens up, and you're looking out at you're very, very far high up off the ground. There's a wood planked floor and copper-lined railings and a gangplank going up to what can only be the greenfish. This is your first time seeing the ship. It looks like a sailing ship, except there are no sails. It's wooden. It's got railings along the side. There's a raised up bridge in the back, and you can see two powerful warp thrusters coming out of the back. There's also 3 fins. There's two jutting off of the side. So here's.
Aha! Nice.
Oh, cool.
Here's the greenfish. This will be the greenfish's sheet that you guys can
Totally.
pass around
Kind
and
of-
deal with. Yeah.
For those of you, everybody like watching and just like it's basically like a classic old school like rocket with the 3 fins, but the front half of it has been like cut in half and turned into more of like a sailing ship type boat.
And
Thank you, voice.
each
You're
of
welcome.
each of the fins is painted bright green, thus lending its name. The Galando brothers head out of the elevator and up the plankway. You can see they're heading towards the bridge, and on the bridge there's a man. There's three individuals on the bridge. They seem to be waiting there.
One appeared to be a captain.
He definitely appears to be a captain, and definitely has the standard captain hat that you all know very well.
Permission to come aboard, Captain.
You just see him wave everybody up.
Alright.
Well,
Walk up.
after you, friends.
Walk up.
All right. You board the greenfish. You head on up the stairs to the bridge, and there is the captain. He is a half orc. He has a nice big burly beard. No piercings, no nose piercings that some half orcs do. He's very clean. nice big hat, and he's just a big overcoat with lots of buckles going across. There's also a...
That's the captain?
That's the captain.
Jim Rogers?
Jim Rogers,
It's
yes.
a big beard.
Big black beard.
Cool.
Cat being crazy. Okay. You see a gnome, a female gnome, a very gruff, very old-looking female gnome, and another human, who's very obviously the chef because he's just got stains and the apron, and he's just he's just a guy. He's a human.
I'm gonna walk up to the captain, give the salute. Pilot Chicory K reporting for duty, sir.
Ah, Riki. Good to have you aboard.
It's a pleasure.
I am Nivek. I'll be working your divination station with your permission, Captain.
Yes, that's why we've hired you. And
I bow.
Zorlan the Displaced, sir. I'll be your operations operator.
excellent. Excellent. I'm sure you've heard. My name is Jim. Jim Rogers. You can all just call me Captain. I see we also have a passenger for this journey.
Good eye.
I'm told you're going to the same location as we are. And you should know what our mission is and why we're going, so that everything is clear.
I am curious to that too, Captain.
We've been hired by the Alliance to inspect the Bullywog's new space station. As I'm sure some of you know, the Bullywog are primitive. They've been seen with small wooden ships assembled from vines and my brain just blanked out.
Vines and other things.
Bamboo.
Plants.
However, suddenly we've had a report of them owning a very impressive, very large space station off of their home world. And we've gotten a request for their admission to the Alliance. Our mission is to go there, gather intel on how they built the station so quickly, see if they can be of use to the Alliance, and see if we can use their technology to build other stations in the future. Any questions?
Do they know we're on our way?
Yes, they have been informed that a ship would be there to inspect them from the Alliance. And while we're not officially Alliance, we are taking this mission for coin.
Speaking of coin, what are we being paid for this?
You already know all that. All those
Alright.
details have gone through. You know that you each are getting 200 gold for this particular mission, and that there may be other missions after this.
Right. So we've been hired on. Hey,
Yeah, mercenary style to go and take care of this. The Alliance does this a lot. You know this because that's been your jobs. This is your jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
Have been for a while. The Alliance doesn't like to use the military to deal with things of like diplomacy and things like that. They like to send individuals from various planets together to different places, and it may be a part of why you were selected from such strange, non-human, non-elf,
right.
dwarf. Okay.
The weirdos will fit in with the weirdos.
Is that kind of go over again?
How likely am I going to be involved in this?
I mean, we'll send you off over to the station, and then you can either come back with us or stay and find other passage. That's up to you.
I'll try to go back with you guys.
All right.
So, it's a pretty impressive ship. How fast does she go?
You were gonna kill us all with that one.
Yep. I really thought it was going to be you. I thought you were going to be the one to break us.
I have been looking forward to this for so long.
You'll want to talk to. I'm gonna go in and out of voice and stuff and remembering because I'll get better.
You're reading notes.
You want to talk to Murray. He points a thumbs over to the gnome that's sitting there, and she is kind of like leaning back against one of the stations with a pipe, drawing it in, huffing it out just over and over again. And she nods at you. She's like, "Come on down sometime. I'll show you the engine."
I'll have to take you up on that.
All right. And he's like, and this is our cook, Bob. He'll be taking care of the meals for the journey.
Pleasure.
It is a 6-day warp to Kermish, so it'll be some time. And I see you've already met the Galando brothers.
Indeed.
All right. Well, the Galando brothers have gone off to their spots. One, Omar has gone to the forecannon, and Corbin has mounted the aft cannon. And they're just kind of these big chairs with two kind of like almost like handlebars on the sides, and the chairs can spin and they can move the cannons up and down. And the wand cannons are kind of like just like a thick branch that's been whittled down, and it has a couple copper and other metal bracers bolted into it so that it's held together. Yeah.
Okay.
What sort of wands are we running, Captain?
Fireballs.
Oh, excellent choice.
Also, as you're in here, you can see there's the captain's chair. There's the helm, which is another chair, and so down and recessed a little bit in front so the captain can see over top. And then you have and that has just two armrests that you put your hands on and you kind of sync with the ship. The divination station is a pedestal that comes up and holds what can only be described as a crystal ball, inside of which various illusions and things and information comes up that that you're familiar with.
Go over to it and I start playing with it.
Yeah, just checking out all the stats you can see. That's for the ships.
Handouts.
All right. If you head over to the ops station, you find a pedestal that comes up to a panel. And on the panel are various crystals and cubes, and they are lighting up and different things. But you know how to operate it. And it lets you know that this is what's going on. Think like old Star Trek, little like upside down ice tray cube lights. Right, that's what you got.
Is it making beeping and whirring noises?
There's no whirring noises, but there's a little bit of beeping going on. Yes, absolutely. All right.
All right, neat.
Double check where I'm at. Here we go. Captain's orders. Okay. Captain's like, well then, let's get to it.
Aye.
You can see that Murray heads down, and Bob follows her. They go below deck. You're welcome to spend the ride wherever you'd like. You can hang out on the bridge. You can wander the decks. You can make yourself at home.
Yeah, I'll kind of familiarize myself with the place as long as it's not like, rocked around too much.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be a very smooth flight.
Cool.
All right, so taking your station
spot. Taking first crack at the helm.
Oh yeah, and so it's just the armrests, and you actually, when you sit down, you can feel the ship.
Oh
yeah.
I fail.
You're aware as you sit that the immovable anchor is engaged.
Pop that sucker free.
Yes. Do it. Wait.
What?
Did I give the anchor to? No, I put the gravity on.
I've got gravity.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Anchor's your job. Yeah.
Is
Pop
it
the
my
anchor.
sheet or?
That's like the community.
That's the, yeah. You can
That's the
mostly take care of it.
community
It's a community thing just because
ship,
it keeps
and
track
we
of
each
like
have our own
the
stations.
ship's spell slots,
Ah.
which
Yeah.
they're gonna use
Right,
collectively.
because our stations have spells.
I see. So
Yeah.
this is
The
probably
gravity
more
thing
for
is
the-
literally just an on-off switch, though. That's not a
Yes.
spell. Okay.
Yes. Which is off. You know because you're running ops that
Right.
it's dangerous to turn on gravity. It's dangerous to the ship to turn on gravity while you're in a gravity.
In a gravity field.
Yeah.
So it's off presently because we're in a gravity
Correct.
field. Okay.
Yes.
Kicked you.
Captain goes, take us out.
Quite a couple of questions.
Yeah. Sorry.
This says, if I repeat 20 minutes, this says 10 minutes.
Yeah, that should be crossed off.
Okay.
I thought I had crossed off all of them, but I guess not.
And how many times can I use these things?
The ship has 4 spell slots.
Okay.
However, I believe
The
you
cannons
have
have charges.
message.
I have message, which is a cantrip,
Yes,
so
the
that
cantrip.
won't count
Right.
against anything.
Right. Those everything else takes spell slots, and there's 4, and they're shared with the whole ship, and that's why they're on the ship sheet,
Oh.
so
Okay.
to use off.
Oh,
So we'll check it off on that.
How do you recharge the cannons again? Is
The ship
short
needs a
lived?
long rest,
Oh, okay.
and that's how you get spell slots on. If you stay overnight in the ether, it will absorb into the ship and recharge everything.
And the wand cannons will also recharge on long rests.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
All right, take us out.
Pop the anchor. There we go.
All right, and
Take her up.
yeah, as you cruise away from the spire, you can see other ships docking and coming in and out. You have all kinds of just strange ships. You see a few elvish ships that are they have various like they're basically a tree with like roots coming up out of the back, and they like a almost porcelain front with gold trim and things like that. You can see some dwarf ships that are mostly made of rock and stone and chiseled and metal. All kinds of different species have all kinds of cool ships. You're just making your way up and past and out of the atmosphere.
I turn the gravity on as we.
As you pass the atmosphere, the gravity goes off because since you're very used to when that should happen.
Oh yeah, it's
And
just
you can
like-
all feel yourself getting lighter until the thing clicks on and everybody back down onto the ship.
Alright. During the whole thing, you know, he's doing the readouts like, and climbing. Still climbing. More climbing.
Vicky, are we still climbing?
Yep, still climbing.
Fast.
Oh. Okay, we're in space.
Beauties.
Good. Good.
All right. The captain gives you orders for direction, and so take us to warp, which is a 10-minute ritual. So yeah, your only things are like the gravity. I didn't make your sheet because I don't have any real stats.
You've got the anchor.
Anchor, gravity,
Anchor.
or you?
I've got,
anchor,
you
got
put
the
gravity on ops.
Anchor and warp ritual. That's what you got.
Alright.
And then maneuvering the ship. So it'll take 10 minutes, but you'll do the ritual, and he's told you the coordinates, and you've pointed the ship in the direction.
Alrighty.
And where are you hanging out?
I'm kind of looking out, I guess, through the bridge because I've had the wandering. I would have felt the ship going off. So being Steve Irwin, I've never seen this before. So
Okay, all right,
excellent.
great. And as you prepare the warp ritual, you can see the mist of ether coming in and absorbing into the ship in various inlets, and starting to feel the energy build up into the ship. And as the ritual concludes, the ship warps into speed and just kind of feel. If you were looking from outside, the ship kind of stretches and snaps into the warp, and you can feel the stars rushing by you, and your journey begins.
Almost makes me wish I had hair to blow in the wind.
And there is a strange slight breeze of the ether you can feel moving past you, and even there is an air bubble and you can around the ship that's letting you breathe in space. And yeah, but you can definitely feel the intense speeds that you're moving at.
I've never thought of it before, but it might be interesting to feel hair blowing in the wind.
My character's also bald.
I tell you, mate, my mullet feels great right now.
I get like really close to you and I start feeling it, like totally in your face, violating your personal space. Yeah, it's like you're losing something right here, though. Were you aware of that?
In my head, I'm just like, you're all right, mate. You're all right. Calming myself down.
This big blue alien dude just all up in your grill.
How long is your mullet?
I haven't. Oh well, damn it! I'm getting into Western. I haven't taken a proper measlement lately. I guess.
So if it's long enough, I'm going to like try to put my head on a mullet. Sometimes I don't think this quite captures what I was hoping for. Thank you.
Close enough, mate.
Yes. The shenanigans have begun.
Yeah.
Now we're playing D&D.
All right. So this first day's journey is going to go off pretty much without a hitch. You can move about. Well, you can't. You are the ship currently.
Is there going to be like rotations on pilots?
No,
a 6-day
this is a very skeleton crew, so you're going to be pretty much. But what happens is the ship will stop to rest every night. You only warp for so long, so you're going to have time out.
I see.
Yeah.
I want to walk over to the pilot station and lean in slightly too close and just like,
Can I get you anything? I think I'm going to go get some coffee.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Alright. Anybody else? Coffee? Tea?
Coffee is a wise decision to keep us alert and functioning.
You coming, or
Oh,
how do you take yours then?
just lots of cream, lots of sugar.
Great. Pilot?
That sounds pretty good. Give me one of them too.
Sure thing. What about you, strange one?
I'll come along.
Let's go meet this Bob.
Sounds like an insidious character. I don't know if Zorlak picked up on my sarcasm or not, but we're just gonna.
All right, so you guys
didn't at all. Wait, hang on. Didn't pick up on the
Is that the
sarcasm.
first die roll of the game?
That was literally just me doing a high low to see if he did.
Okay.
There is no official rules for detecting sarcasm that I know of.
all right. You two head on down into the lower decks of the ship, and into the. You find your way around. You get a little bit lost at first, but you end up in the kitchen.
I try to play it off like I wasn't lost at all that whole time, and I was just trying to tour the ship.
This was my intention.
Right.
And Bob's in the kitchen. He's just he's putting stuff away. He's trying to tidying. He hasn't been down here yet. So.
Was Bob a human?
He's a human, yes.
Human? Okay, right.
He sees you come in and he's like, what can I get for you? What can I do for you?
G'day, Bob. Can we get some coffee?
Yeah, maybe. You see Bob kind of start pulling up drawers and things like that, and he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. And he doesn't find any coffee. He's pulled out everything and stuff like that. I don't know. It seems like there should be some here, but first day in the kitchen, I was just looking through things. Guys want to help me take a look?
Sure.
Can I pull a BS survival check to find coffee?
Yes.
Survival.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yes.
Coffee is a survival check.
I mean, I want to. Yeah, you do your thing.
Oh no. Okay, so on 11. Well, no, on 11's. Well, actually, hang on. Do I get bonuses on? Yeah. Okay.
You
so
should.
I get 12.
Awesome. You find a jar and you open it up and it smells great. It's obviously coffee.
Looks like I found it, Bob.
Oh, awesome! Oh, great. Here. I'll. How many? Do you want just the two?
I require one for myself and two in addition to that for my fellow officers on the deck.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll get it. Made up and I'll bring it up to you.
Thank you.
Oh.
I take mine black. They take it otherwise. Cream and sugar?
That's how I say it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll see what I can do.
Make a fourth, please, Black.
No problem.
I nod very just respect for your black coffee decisions.
I don't have to roll here, mate.
And he turns around and he starts pulling out pots and pans and things and putting them on the stove and seeing if he can get water hot.
Okay, well, we'll leave you to it then.
Thanks.
Can I roll an insight check to see if Bob knows how to make coffee?
Yes,
He's very concerned about the quality of the coffee. I'm also concerned about the quality of the coffee. Bob seems like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Insight, yeah, sure.
Did you
10.
roll?
10?
Oh, I'm gonna roll an
Yeah,
insight too. Worse. 8.
Yeah, it seems like Bob knows as much as you guys know about cooking. It seems like he does seem to be trying to make coffee.
All right. Well,
He'll probably be fine.
As long as he doesn't burn the place down, that's a little rough.
That would be bad.
Maiden voyage and all.
Right.
Never understood why they called it maiden, though. It's a ship, it's not necessarily a maiden, a slatin, or anything like that.
Suppose.
Steve or Darvin Buckman is definitely deep in thought about this process. I guess you'll just lead the way, maybe, back to ops, because obviously Darvin's
back to the bridge.
Yeah, Darvin's obviously too distracted now.
Thinking these thoughts about maidenhood and boats.
The philosophy of ships and their maiden voyages. Why are they maidens?
Do you travel much, Mr. Buckman?
I only on my own planet. First time I've been off planet, actually.
How do you like it so far?
I haven't seen much of the fauna and flora, but it looks cool. Little interesting. Bird people and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm slightly wilting under the intensity of these yellow eyes just boring into my soul.
I'm trying to roleplay my low charisma as hard as I can. By just being super alien awkward.
So, shall we?
Let's.
All right.
After you.
I will try to convey a very calm but hastening walk.
I am very oblivious to that, and I just walk as if nothing weird is going on.
All right, you guys make your way back up to the bridge. After a short period of time, coffee does arrive, and it looks like he's even gotten the orders fairly right. But as you take a sip of it, it's not great. It's not the worst coffee you've ever had. It's not good.
Well, it's better than what I make in the bush.
You make coffee in a bush.
It's a figure of speech, mate. You know, in the flora of your area that you're visiting, that we usually, in my home planet, call it the bush. That being space Australia.
Are we still talking about land masses and ground?
Theoretically, yes. Unless you're thinking something else.
That's what I'm asking. I want to clarify what kind of bush is used to make coffee.
No, you're still on the literal meaning, mate. Bush being flora.
So it's a flower that you make coffee in.
It's beans, you
Yeah, that
fool.
sounds pretty weird.
Are
Not
you
gonna lie.
are you familiar with the term floras and faunas?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah, flora.
I have some trouble understanding it with my lack of ears and that weird accent.
Yeah, that's Australian, and unfortunately, it's prolific on Space Australia.
Dear poor soul.
Oh man, in most sci-fi settings, they usually go for like New Australia, like you resettled, like the humans moved and there's a new planet, but all the Australians stuck together for some reason. They made a New Australia.
Right.
If you want to go with that,
Well, so just to be clear, if you've never left your planet, then your home planet is Everlight,
No.
right?
so you're
Well, I mean,
from,
which
so
could
we
be
were
fine
just on it.
If your parents moved there, or their parents' parents, or parents' parents, and we grew up there, there's plenty of like wilderness.
Is there a
and-
Space Australia sector of
You know-
Everlight?
You know
Yes,
what you
there
could
could
say?
There could be a little like region called Space Australia, if that's what you would like.
Or-
to do.
or-
Yeah, if we want to clear that up, sure.
or
because
you
I'm-
could start calling it Straya. I've heard Australians actually say
Straya.
that. Straya.
Australia.
I actually have a question about that too, because my background is Far Traveler. So is that someplace on Everlight or someplace off planet?
Oh,
well,
I didn't really.
We can
make
work that
that
out
clear
later.
with
we
my
can work
character.
out.
Okay.
The more you guys play, the more we can fill out and like work on your backstories a little bit.
But there are
Like,
like
I was-
sections of the galaxy that are kind of like human populated in multiple planets, right? And like
Yeah, humans
There's,
have
like-
a few planets.
there's a
I was
home
definitely
world, and
playing
then
it
there's a
like,
couple
like I had
settlements.
traveled. I was from my own planet where it was just all good.
See, that was more of a nod to Team 4-Star and making fun of that one red character from DBZ because they made him Australian. And, he always everything was like space food, space burgers, and like at one point they got into Spice Australia.
Nice, nice.
Jace.
I've heard everything in space Australia is trying to kill you.
About 99.8.
How does one grow up there?
Avoid dingoes. Space dingoes.
Why space dingoes?
Well, they'll carry you off as an infant.
I was hoping you'd love that.
That sounds like wise advice for survival. Clearly, you are a learned man.
Well, everything from spiders and crocodiles are trying to kill you down in Space Australia, so try to learn about them all. Save them, keep people away from them. Works out okay.
Right.
Damn space dingoes.
This coffee's terrible.
Yeah, it could be better.
This
Not
is
sure that
this is
Cook knows
woefully
what he's
inadequate.
doing.
How wonderful. We'll have to help Bob improve.
Agreed.
So, you are a monk.
Correct.
I'm like looking at your clothing really close, like leaning in. Somebody knows is practically brushing you as I look you over.
Doesn't bother me in the least.
What kind of monk are you? What are you? Are you a brewer? Are you a prayer?
We studied all types of things in my temple. I studied calligraphy myself.
Oh, well, that should prove pretty uniquely inadequate here. No matter. Was it a martial tradition?
It can be.
Do you have any moves?
Do you want to see them?
I would be very honored to see some of your tradition.
Cool. I totally do like the chillest Tai Chi you've ever seen. Just like super slow.
It's very meditative.
Now, in your monk, what is it called?
Temple.
Monastery, temple. Did you train to fight very slow enemies?
No, we fight at full speed.
Well, see, that was very slow to me. Is there a warp? I go over to the divination state, making sure there's not like a warp malfunction. No, we're moving at the right speed. What is?
You learn it slow. I didn't want to show it to you fast, or you'd never pick it up.
Oh, well, how?
You're welcome.
Yes, fine, thank you.
I lean in. Fine motor control, Mike.
All right, we're gonna do some montage travel. You guys are gonna have
Trouble by now.
It's just that red line, like in Indiana Jones.
Yes. During the night, you power down the ship, turn the anchor on, sleep in quarters.
Captain, should I set the alarm?
Yes. Each night you set the alarm just to make sure that everything is great, which is a good routine, a standard routine, because you gain those slots back in the morning. So,
Cool.
all right, and you're about 5 days out into this trip, and waking up for the last day of travel.
Does the coffee get any better?
No, the coffee does. The
Interesting.
coffee does not. And in fact, every time that there's a meal, you find that the Bob is not the best cook. It's become clear to you that he is that's his occupation, and it has been his whole life, and he's been terrible at it his entire life.
Fascinating.
Good lord.
Bob, were you a taxidermist before you were a cook?
No, my dad was a cook, so I just took it up.
Have you considered other career options?
No.
Fascinating.
That's all I know how to do.
How disappointing.
He's like really bummed out. I'm gonna say that exchange happened like one of the nights when you're all heading down to.
Also, every night before I go to bed, I set up at my bunk my holy symbols, and I do my prayers and my meditations and tributes to Denir, which involves some writing.
Yeah, I'll probably just do some meditative stuff, work on my calligraphy. As long as we're talking about the downtime activities, I'm almost certain I would have a book of Zerthamon's teachings that I would study. Just stuff like that.
I'd imagine after sitting in that chair for the entire day's worth of travel, dude probably gets out, does push-ups, behind the back wing-ups.
Nice.
You know, just get some exercises in there. Stretches out.
Yeah. You could also, if you wanted, you could take some trips around the ship.
Yes.
Play with the gravity plane a little bit.
And I'd like to visit the what was her name?
Murray, the
Right,
engineer.
you wanted to go check out the engineering area.
It was Murray.
Yeah, Murray. All right, you head down into the engineering one night, and she's just down there puffing on her pipe. Every once in a while, she'll pick up like a wrench or something and just like smack at something a bunch. The engine room is pipes and machinery and equipment and various magical artifacts that make the warp engines work. You also see down here the 4 crystals that power the diviner and ops stations.
Neat.
And the piping and machinery that comes out from the helm and goes down into the engine for control.
One of the things I wanted to investigate, I'm sorry, are you done? No, I'm done.
Go for it.
Was like any signs of death or what the dwarf brothers talked about, like
that they had brought up.
was there blood or
Yeah.
hair ripped off or skin or bones?
Recently patched parts of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll check in on that. Definitely. I'm gonna
All right,
let you talk to Murray.
But
though.
yeah.
But yeah, definitely. That's a great idea.
Yeah, Murray. How's it going down here?
Hey there. How'd she fly?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I was kind of hoping you'd give me the tour.
Oh, sure. And she starts showing you around and opening up compartments and it's not entirely. Clearly, she knows her stuff, and you felt that from the way that the ship pilots and flies, that she's keeping it in like perfect shape. That this thing probably shouldn't be able to go as fast as it's been going. Yeah, she's a top-notch engineer.
Oh, you're really holding this sucker together.
Mm.
Good stuff. Best I've seen.
It's what I live for.
Maybe sometime you could teach me how to do some of this. It's real good.
Yeah, it takes a certain aptitude. You never know. Maybe we'll see.
All right, I can hold you to it. And I'm just gonna.
I'd like to take this awkward pause of a moment to just let you guys know the chat's been talking about your beards for like the last 20 minutes.
Our beards? What about the captain's
all
beard?
have beards.
Oh, we do!
Literally all of you have beards, and there's like this little progression that kind of goes around.
Are they like comparing and contrasting our assorted styles of facial hair?
You could, yeah, like there are like, wow, this is the best stream I've seen, including the beard setup.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
So yeah, I just started to break you guys out of things. It was just too good.
I just realized, hey, I'm out bearded. I haven't been out bearded in a long time.
We do have a full complement of beards at this table. I had not really thought about it much, even though I'm casually stroking my beard like the whole session, because it's so nice. Like, anyone who doesn't have one of these, you're missing out. Consider gluing one to your face.
It's just become something that you do randomly.
Oh, it totally is. Especially, I haven't trimmed mine in a while. I'm trying to get a little bit of a Viking slash, what's the dude's name? Ian from Anthrax?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I won't get that long, but...
Scott Ian?
Yeah, Scott Ian, yeah. He's got, if you've never seen it, it's
Virgin
breathtaking. It's breathtaking. It's so long. I can't. This is about as long as I can get it. Once you can start giving a little twist, that's about all you need. Although I do dream of braiding it.
I feel like mine's like survivalist, like Tom Hanks in Castaway, and
It actually kind of works with your druid dude. He's just like, I'm been in the bush, I'm growing it. Yeah, keeps me safe.
It adds 2 or 3 degrees of temperature. Yeah. Helps me thermoregulate.
Gosh, I love Space Australia.
I think we've pretty much offended any Australians watching, though.
I mean, that's the goal, right?
Well, to be fair, Australians, if you are watching, I love Steve Irwin, and you know, I just stumbled on this character
It's a
idea.
heartfelt homage.
Yeah, like, you know, just thinking of whatever goofy, because my last character was so serious. This is the best way for me to be goofy for right now.
See, I figured the best way for me to be goofy was to play an incredibly serious character. Okay.
All right.
Montaging.
Yeah. You wanted to inspect
Yeah.
the ship for signs of violence.
Investigation check, right? 19.
Not bad.
The ship has definitely been scrubbed and cleaned. But you do notice that various signs of this ship being in a scuffle. There's marks from fires that were put out, but it looks like they've been painted over. There's possibly like some melee weapon attacks that happened on the like as if somebody had boarded and there was a fight that broke out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not much else. It really has been refurbished and put back together.
At some point, I would want to ask Captain Rogers about Shield. No, about how long, Captain, have you been in charge of this vessel?
This is our first time out.
Have you heard anything about its history before?
We've heard the rumors.
The Dwarf Brothers mentioned something in the elevator.
They would be the kind of would talk about that. Yeah, there's definitely was something strange that occurred, but we don't know what happened to her.
Well, thank you. I think I tried to. I don't have any abilities yet with Undead. That doesn't come to a second level. But maybe through prayer and trying to, commune with my God. Just try to feel if there's any restless spirits aboard. I don't know if that's a thing, but.
All right. I mean, yeah. In the future, perhaps. Okay. I'm going to have all of you getting up and starting the day and getting the ship to warp. And you're traveling along and everything's going.
I'm for day 6 now. Where are we?
This is your last day. This is your last day.
This should be the last day of travel.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And so you're flying along through the warp. And suddenly, a green vapor you start to see it everywhere, and you're flying into it, and it starts to surround the ship, and it gets thicker and thicker and thicker until it seems like you can't see the front of the ship anymore. It's so thick. The captain stands up and he's looking out, and he just looks like he just doesn't know what's going on. He's all stop.
Stop it. Should I drop anchor?
Let's hold on that. We may want to get moving very quickly.
Captain, would you like me to activate the shields as a precautionary measure?
Well, not just yet. We don't know that there's anything here to be worried about, and we can always put them on at the last second if something comes in.
Understood.
Captain, should I use detect magic or clairvoyance?
Let's have a look from outside and see if there's anything we're gonna run into.
Okay.
Clairvoyance.
Okay. All right. So that takes me 10 minutes. Wait, no, is it? Yeah, it takes me 10 minutes to cast.
It's 10-minute casting time?
That's what it says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's an outside sensor, and it's got extended range beyond normal clairvoyance because it's the ship's thing.
Gotcha.
You can put this thing way out and get a view of something, or put it inside like other places that you can see, and you can really use it as kind of like your extended sensors for the ship.
Okay.
All right. And the mist just keeps getting thicker and thicker.
Do I feel anything from it on the ship, or
no? You feel the drag from it, slowing the ship down.
All right.
All right. Let's say 10 minutes pass, and you can take a look now.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Let's see. We can probably choose seeing or hearing. I'll choose seeing. I can switch. Okay, I'll start with seeing. Usually I can see the sense. Let's see. I guess I'm just trying to look around, try to look through the fog.
What was the range on that again?
It's a mile?
A mile, yeah. Okay, so you're like, it's way out, and you're looking around, and you're trying to see. At everywhere you look, it's just the green mist.
I report, Captain, I see nothing but mist for over a mile.
Let's take her around, back out, and see if we can go around whatever this is. I don't want to take any risks.
Turn her around.
The ship comes up back around, and heading out, and the mist starts to clear up. But as you look behind you, you can see it's starting to gather up. And it looks like the mist is coming back around, and it comes back and surrounds the ship again and just completely envelops the ship once more. And actually, at this point, you feel the ship slowing and come back out of warp. Or, well, you weren't in warp. You were just taking it back around.
Yep.
Right. So you can feel it just slow the ship and bring it to a halt.
Captain, the mist has us to a full stop.
He gets up and he's looking out around and trying to think about what to do. Suddenly, on the bridge, there's a flash of light, and there's another person standing there. They have a silver mask, very, very plain, with just little eye holes, and they put out their hand. Halt! And that is loud, and it echoes out through everywhere. All of you, back to your own systems. Turn around.
Well, we kind of turned around already. He stopped us.
He is not incorrect. We were attempting to retreat.
Yes. Each of you, back to your own home systems. No more of these ships. No more traveling. Be gone.
And who are you, sir, to command us in such a way?
You notice that it's actually not, although it might be very hard for you to tell, it's a she, and she's just very androgynous. Very, very like plain, very not necessarily human, not necessarily one of the species, any species that you've ever noticed before, but humanoid.
Forgive me, I assumed.
Oh, well. That's not your concern.
If we don't know who you are, then why would we listen to you?
And there's a booming voice, and it's like, you're all too stupid to be out here.
Rude.
Now, why do you say that, mate?
Well, look at you. You've come with your ships and your weapons and your wars. You can't understand anything of the ether or the power that is here. You know nothing. You can't handle this, and it will destroy you all.
Now, that being the mist or your repercussions if we don't listen?
She just stares.
Not trying to be a smart ass, just wondering.
The captain stands up, comes over, and he's like, who are you to judge us on what is smart enough or not smart enough, or wise enough or not wise enough? Our people have been out here visiting the stars for ages. She just turns around to him and says, judge you? Excellent idea. Why don't we do that?
Oh boy. Concern.
Let me show you just how unprepared you are for travel amongst the ether. How dull your little brains are. Let's make a wager. Let's see if your crew here can solve the puzzle of Carnish Station. And I'll let you go your merry way through the ether. Fail, and you all go back to your home planets. never to return to the vastness of space.
I feel like this should be for higher level characters.
Captain looks around at you, knowing that he hired you for this very purpose, trusting in your talents. I'll take that wager.
Hey, hold on a minute. I thought I wasn't involved in.
He puts his hand up. She goes, excellent. I'll be watching. She's gone. The mist is gone.
That was creepy, huh?
I'm still looking through back through the crystal ball, clairvoyance, trying to find out any movement, anything else.
See nothing.
Captain, I detect nothing on the sensors.
Well, this may have up the stakes a bit. But I'm certain that you guys will accomplish this without any trouble.
Oh, yeah. Shouldn't be an issue. It's gonna take more than some weird, green, mystic boogeyman to scare us out of space.
I too am concerned. My people, the Veldican, have been studying the ether for as long as we've known about it. I feel I rankle with displeasure at the idea that we are not equipped to be out here.
Have any of you ever heard of anything like this before?
Arcana, history?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Nope.
History?
Which kind of check do you want to do? You tell me.
I mean,
What do you want to know? History? Do you want to know? You pick something to look.
I'll say history. I spent my formative years in a place that I'm sure is just full of books and knowledge. The Gitzerai they're into that kind of stuff. So I'll say history.
All right. What do you?
I rolled a 19.
19.
I have 0 bonus on that check, so I'm glad I rolled well.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. You remember from your studies of history that the silver mask is the symbol of Lyra, goddess of illusions.
Okay.
I'll make a religion check. So it's a 19.
All right. D&D.
Yes,
Lyra.
coinciding checks. It's like we're sharing the information that our characters know.
Well, the captain asked you would have said that. I would have,
Right.
That reminds me of.
I would have said,
Back in the temple of the Silver Sun, before it was destroyed,
single tear.
I remember reading about this.
You think that actually was Lyra? That there's a high possibility that was Lyra, and that she's known as the Lady of Deception or the Lady of Mists. She's the goddess of deception and illusions, the patroness of illusionists and liars. It's Leira, just in case you wonder.
I was, yes.
I relay this knowledge, and I'll add, perhaps this whole experience is nothing more than a deception to dissuade us from our mission.
Well, your dad said she's patron of liars.
Well, either way, I feel we must carry on with our mission. So,
About again.
take her out.
Full speed back towards where we're supposed to be going.
As you take it full speed and then slowly transition into warp, you start making your way back towards Kermish Station. Do we need to have a break, or do you guys?
I'm alright.
You
How
need
you
a
guys
break.
doing?
Intermission.
Okay, how long have we been?
It is almost 8. This would be probably a good stopping point.
A little break.
Maybe a little, maybe mini break.
Just a
Mini
little
break.
stretch break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stretch break.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
We're gonna do intermission then. And we'll be back.
Intermission. I need to refill my water bottle, so this is actually really good timing. Oh, okay.
All right, but now I'm not looking at the chat.
Because we're playing D&D. We're at Dungeons and Dragons in space.
Okay.
Sponges and Spraggins?
With Spice Dragon.
It's Dungeons or Dragons. You pick one.
And
Dungeons and or Dragons.
All right, where we last left off, you were heading in and had just arrived at Kermish Station. It is one of the largest space stations you've ever seen. Huge, impressive.
What's the name of it?
Kermish, Karimish. Kermish. It's kind of a spindle shape. So there's a circular area, and then it pulls off to 2 points. At the top of the points, there are various like lights and extrusions and things like that, and it looks like those are probably sensors or communication magic, things like that. Around the circle, there's various bamboo docks coming off. There's vines and docks are made out of the bamboo and very primitive materials. But the actual most of the center of the station, this spindle that goes up and down, is of a material that none of you have ever seen before.
I must see that.
Captain orders you to dock and pull anchor.
All right, and do standard procedures.
Does the station have its own gravity? Am I switching ship's gravity off now
Yes.
when we dock?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I also do that.
Yeah, as you come in, you can feel the weight of the station, the gravity of the station coming in and pulling everybody down a little bit onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And when it goes off, you just feel normal again. There are various other Bollywog ships on the in the docked around the outside. There's like maybe 1 or 2 other ships that you've noticed from various other places, but it's pretty sparse.
What's the Bollywog ships look like?
They are made out of bamboo and vines, and they are wrapped all together, and they look like they don't know what they're doing, and they just put something together.
And yet, this giant space station.
Something does not add up.
That's why we're out here.
Captain, how shall we pursue our investigation?
Sounds like I'm not a part of that. If you listened to the words of Nero, it's you that are supposed to solve this. I'll stay aboard the Greenfish and let you guys go down, see if you can figure out what's going on. I'm sure there'll be somebody there to meet you, and I was told to go in and talk to their chief, Kremet.
Yes.
Forgath.
Hello. Hi-ho.
Oh, if he talks like that, I'm going to have a very hard
Kermit
time
the Bullywug
keeping
here.
a straight face.
What is it? Kermit what?
Kremet. Kremit. His last name is Forgath. Forgthe.
Right. And he's their chief?
Chief.
Bollywog chief. Okay.
I would like to ask him when we see him, why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Are there a lot?
Apparently.
Is there anything in particular we need to present on credentials?
Well, you need to see if you can get him to talk about how the station was made. Let him know that this is a kind of inspection to see if they are see what their word stopped. Hold on. It's coming back to me.
Stand by.
See if they're Alliance material.
Mm.
And see if they can possibly build stations for us elsewhere. Using these techniques. Basically get out of him all you can. Find out all the information about this station that you can.
Alrighty. Anything else we need to know?
Well, I mean, the Bollywood should be friendly enough, so I don't think there's anything. You're free to go with my crew and see if you can be of any assistance if you'd like. Otherwise, good luck on finding those pseudo-dragon eggs.
Do I know where to go?
You could probably ask the chief.
Right, might as well tag along, I guess. Gotta find those pseudo eggs. Pseudo dragon eggs. For my exhibits on Space Australia.
Space Australia. That's not going to stop being funny.
Also, how much gold do you guys have?
I've got like 5 gold pieces.
According to what D&D Beyond gave me, I have 40.
5?
Yeah. Yep, me too.
I don't
Depends
know
on
why
your background.
D&D said I had 40.
At first level?
Yeah.
Some do.
I mean, so it could happen.
What's
mean-
your class? It's your
He's
ranger.
a
Folk hero
ranger with
ranger.
a folk hero background. No, it could happen.
Oh.
I mean, I have a hermit background, so being like poor kind of makes sense. Well, I'm poor.
Yeah, I don't have anything as far as I know.
Oh no, you would have some starting gold.
At least like 5.
What's your background?
Druid.
No,
I mean-
that's your class. What's your background? Like
I didn't.
like he's a folk hero. I'm a hermit. It's just it's there in the book.
I'm a far traveler.
I didn't
That's
really.
cool.
That's
That sounds
something I
super
made
cool.
a mistake on. I didn't pick that.
Oh,
but,
it's
I
right
mean,
in the
I was a rancher. Like I grabbed like the house rancher thing.
He
For
looked
humans.
at.
It's a human.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, you were looking at. Okay. You should have some kind of just the same way you have your starting equipment. You should have some starting.
I
money.
for starting stuff, I had like a herbalist kit,
Yeah.
like a simple weapon,
Yeah.
and
Pretty standard. That's your class stuff, but your background stuff
you
should
get
give
other
you
stuff.
Yeah.
It says for me, I have a rough map of area. I don't know what that means.
Great. Good to know.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what's your dude out of the Ravnica thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even looked at that.
I'm going to have to double check on the gold thing, though.
okay.
Because I had to keep redoing the starting equipment. And every time I did it, it would actually add all of those items every single time.
Oh,
found
so
a
maybe
bug?
you were supposed to have like
So-
10 gold, but you redid it and it kept adding the gold in.
I'm wondering if that might be it.
Well, I have
Okay.
5 gold, but I actually have a piece of jewelry worth 10. So
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Okay. Just
All right.
wanted
anyway.
to know.
I'm just gonna play like I don't have any. It shouldn't matter, right?
Well, you could always go back and pick a background because it usually gives you some extra skills and stuff too.
okay.
I'm going to say you have 5 on you.
Okay.
I'm going to assume 10 until I figure it out.
Great.
Yeah, because that does seem
You can always
a
recognize.
Hi.
touch high
Okay.
for a first level character.
All right. So the
All right, anywho.
the Greenfish docks. You guys head down the plank and the doors open up on the station.
About the
And-
anchor and all that.
Yep. And there is a Bullywug guard there at the door to greet you. And he's got his little spear.
Oh, greetings. Little bow.
Yeah, I do a small bow.
I am Pilot Chicory Key. We've been sent to speak with a Chief Gremmet Orgoth. Yes, the guy.
And
Yeah.
pulls you in and waves you in and starts walking off. The station is muggy. The air is very, very thick. Not unpleasant, but and also extremely clean for a Bollywog station. Things are pristine.
How is the Bollywog dressed? Is he clean? Is he typically Bollywog?
He's pretty Bollywog. He's got the like a necklace with some like bones on it and stuff, and he's got this a spear that looks like he made it himself. These are not high tech individuals. You know, he's got a little loincloth. He's with a big belly.
The main spire. What kind of material is it? Kind of like a stone, or
it is like it looks like almost like it's a dull metal, but not. So it's kind of shiny, a little gray.
Interesting.
Almost like pottery or something like that.
Huh.
Can I nature check to see if I recognize it?
Yeah.
Come on, Steve Irwin. 16?
Yeah, you don't recognize it. But it's very smooth. It looks like it's not natural in any way. You can tell that.
Grog.
Okay.
They got some special stuff here, mate.
Yeah. So as you're going into the station and you're walking around, you can see that there are shops with merchants having various wares and foods and things like that. There's a couple of taverns. And as you're being led through, there's Bollywogs bustling around. There's a few other. You see a couple lizard men going through. It's their kind of place. There's swamp spas where you can see some Bollywog and a few lizard men relaxing in bubbling water.
Mud masks and such.
You said there were food stalls. Is there like a coffee hut?
There's definitely some food stalls. You could the little Bollywog seems to sees you guys slow down the guard, and he just stops and he's looking at you like, oh, you want to stop? There's a food shop here if you want it.
Yeah, I want to go see if I can get some not terrible coffee.
All right.
Or tea. Tea would be lovely.
Does it look like the shops and all that have been carved into the material?
Yeah, this is all very fancy. It's not. You're not so certain if it's been carved or if it's been constructed. The construction mechanisms for how this is all put together are completely foreign to you.
But it kind of looks like it was something there, and then they went into it.
Yeah. So there's the structure of the station, and then there's also like bamboo and vine the
add-ons?
Yes, like the desks and the shelvings and things like that are all
Okay.
A clear difference.
clear difference. If you go up to the shop, there's a shopkeep there.
Okay.
What can I get for you?
Greetings. Do you have any coffee or tea, maybe?
Oh, let me look. Goes back down around. Coffee?
Yes.
I can go for coffee.
1 gold. Excellent. Anything else I can get anyone?
Did he just get coffee for him?
Right.
Or is that for? Is that?
Is that one gold for?
It is. It's ground
it's like
coffee.
It's ground coffee.
Okay. We'll make our own from now on. All right. I don't trust that Bob guy with my potions.
If you smell it, it's like the best stuff.
Oh yeah, you got it, Ricky. You got to get in on this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the stuff.
It smells adequate.
Right. Perfect.
All right. Secure that in my bag.
Anything else I can get you? Anything you need, anything.
How about cooking for dummies?
I'm sorry, that was very much my reaction.
I don't know what
Zorlan is like.
I don't know what to say, but I'm going to ask for something, a food of my homeland. Just to see.
Oh, let me check. Aetherflux Center, and you asked for a particular fruit from your homeland, let's say.
Okay.
He pulls out a bowl, and huh?
Is it the same? Is it?
It's fresh.
Huh. You give him the gold.
Oh, yeah. Gives you
take
one.
the fruit.
Yeah. It's about.
Interesting. I put it away for now.
How long have you been here in this shop?
Since the station opened.
Which was
Oh.
I appreciate the fact that you didn't break character on that.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I don't know.
Okay. He says an amount.
He says
of
it
time.
about
Yeah, that's an
seems
acceptable
very
answer.
reasonable to
Okay.
everyone.
Sure. No, that's an acceptable answer.
Many moons.
I very much accept that. It's been such and such cycles, or whatever he would say. Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good one. Little finger gun.
He does them back to you.
Yeah, he gets it.
Friendly folk here.
What are the odds that they would have a fruit from my homeland fresh here?
I would say bad. Your homeland isn't near, is it?
It is not. No. Curious.
Well, they got a lot of crazy stuff going on, eh? Maybe we could just see Kremit first and make some more assumptions later.
I agree.
Let us carry on then.
I go up to the guard and I just kind of like.
He starts going off again and leads you around the station.
Good.
And eventually you come up to a doorway, slides open, and you can go in through and you can see Kremit there behind his desk. He's got lots of little doodads and things on the desk, and he's wearing a big gold crown, gold chains around his neck with various jewels and things in them, and a big staff, and he looks very happy.
That's nice. I'm happy for him.
We're about to ruin his day, aren't we?
More than likely.
Come in. Come in. What? You're from the Alliance.
Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Good night.
Chief Kremit.
Hello.
Very pleased.
We're happy to be here.
Can I get right?
I don't think so. Your station is remarkable.
Oh, thank you.
I was able to procure a fruit from my homeland.
Yes. We have many traders come in. We have get as much stuff as we can get.
Wonderful.
Oh, this is all super impressive, really.
Thank you.
I've never seen the material this is made out of.
Very, very special stuff.
What do you call it?
Wugmantium.
Well, they want me.
Fascinating.
Pollywog
I would give him an
inspiration.
Right,
No one can see it because I'm using the world's tiniest dice. That's one for the DM.
Thanks. Yeah, you guys definitely have like a few too. I'm not.
You don't have the giant.
What I would
foam
like to
die,
do,
but-
actually, if you guys want to going forward, I'd love to be able to before the session give you each an inspiration to give to other people for roleplay.
Oh, to hand out amongst ourselves.
Yeah. When you feel it's been, obviously you can't give it out like, oh, you're in trouble. I guess I give you an inspiration.
Gonna pool it like we do in the odd lot, or
Yeah.
are you gonna okay?
Or no, or maybe not.
You don't
I don't
have
know.
to. You can award it individually. I
Yeah.
think.
What would you guys like to do?
I mean,
Is there any way you prefer the way Matt does it? Do you want to do?
I feel like Rid will end up getting 99 points.
I like the pool for the place for the sake of simplicity.
Okay.
it's easier to just the party has this much inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, you
Plus-
just track it.
Plus, there aren't any hard feelings that way.
And
Right.
If there's a moment where it's like an interaction between two players, and it's like, well,
Yeah, I mean, do you award it to
Is
the
it
one or do you
two
award it to the
or-
other? I mean, when
Yeah.
they're doing something together, that's a role play thing. Yeah,
and not
so-
just stuff that makes you laugh, but like, oh man, that was in character.
Yes.
There you go. That's what
That's-
it needs to be for.
That's one of my favorite
And,
times to hand out. Just like, oh, that was so your character. Just yup.
That's why we end up getting so many for Enola.
Or just maybe if you want to be like, that was it. Just be like inspiration, and I'll just go, yep.
Okay.
And then we can just calculate it up that way.
Sure.
Too.
Yeah, and I mean, usually, honestly, a D6 is good if you just set one off to the side to track it.
Okay.
May dinner be with you.
Thanks.
I touch your head. May dinner be with you. May dinner be with you.
And
all
also
have-
with you.
You all have guidance now.
Oh, you can drop guidance on all
Well,
of
I
us.
guess. Isn't that how it works?
I always thought it was
cantrip.
one. I thought it was one at a time.
Oh, it's a cantrip. He did one at a time. He gave it to you, and then this and this. Since you're not in combat, and it's a cantrip.
Oh,
That's like an at-will spell.
I'm new with this, so if I do something wrong.
well, no, it's just Alvin has guidance, and I thought you could only give it to one person at a time, but I don't know.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me see.
That's. I'm sure you have it on your guiding bolt.
You
Guidance.
touch one willing creature.
Once before the spell.
Is it a
And it's a concentration. That's
Oh.
what always led me to believe you can only
Oh,
do
you're
it
probably
on.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I take that back. I'm going to. Which one of you seems the smartest in Ivok? Can't give guidance to myself.
But I mean, on the plus side, it is a cantrip, so you can hand out guidance all day. You just can't hand it out to all of us at the same time.
I'm going to give it to Ricky. If you have a Dexter D4, make an insight check or.
nice.
I think any
skill check,
any
really?
Yeah.
any skill check really.
Yeah, I was
But he
thinking-
was just mentioning a specific one.
Okay, so the king here.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Crap.
Go ahead.
no, I'm not good. I was musing.
Your Majesty, how long have the Bollywogs been in the station?
Oh, and he tells you the same time that that other type tells him. But I don't have
So
that.
the story is consistent
Uh-huh.
among the Bollywogs.
Mhm.
It is however many days or weeks that.
Yeah. Let's say like
I mean, you can just go ahead.
30 moons. Yeah,
30
that's what he
minutes.
says.
Okay.
With my extensive knowledge of frogs and their facial expressions, could I insight on that?
Yeah, sure.
Shoot. That's not going to help me very much. 13? Well, 14 actually with this ability score thing.
As far as you can tell, he seems to be being honest with you.
Okay. 30 minutes.
So do we? All right. So out of character here, do we know how the first space travel started? Like how the first Aether ships got going?
Yeah, I mean, like it's just it's magic,
Mhm.
and they started to like pull from the ether and get them out there and stuff like that. That's fairly well known. That's why the Bollywogs have ether ships. They have spaceships.
Right. So
It's just because it's magic powered, so they have spaceships. That's not unusual. Them having a big fancy space station that's way beyond their technological means is unusual.
yeah. Okay. All right.
And-
But the spaceship part, because it's magic powered, you can literally just make a boat and magic it up and fly it through space.
Yes, if you know how. If you
If
know
you
how,
know
to
how,
magic,
you could magic a friggin' bamboo raft, and they are. Right?
I was
Yeah.
just trying to. I was going to see if it would be worth it to pursue a line of questioning about, like, how did you get here? Like, what was
Oh,
But if it's kind of generally well known, even Bollywogs could do it. Then I
Yeah.
guess.
Right.
Bollywogs have been out in the
so
galaxy
wait,
for a
this
while.
is just a station here? Is it anywhere near a planet or?
Yeah. It is over there.
It's over the Bollywog homeworld.
Yeah, Bollywog
Okay.
homeworld. Lugab, which translates from Bollywog to swamp.
Nice. Okay. So we're like the station is in orbit around the. Okay,
Yeah.
that is helping me picture it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's called Blogog.
Plug up. Plug, BLUGOB. Plug up. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
because
exactly
I'm
how-
picturing them saying it, and everything they say sounds very
Yeah.
wet.
So, like, this is. Yeah, exactly. This is Earth. There's this swamp. You know,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, most. Where do you live? It's here. What do you call it? It's what it is.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
How do we practice? How do we?
All right,
What kind of
so-
questions do we ask? We need to find.
Was this station built by Bollywog engineers, or did you have
Yes, very
help?
great engineer bollywogs. They do so good.
Fascinating.
Yes, they're so brilliant bollywogs.
I would very much like to meet these engineers of yours.
They're not here. They're not here on the station now.
Oh, that's curious. Who
Down
maintains
to
it?
the we I maintain. We all maintain the station.
I would like to roll insight on that.
Yeah.
What's yes, insight is wisdom based. Quality. I've rolled a 1, however, so I've rolled a 3 calculated.
Yeah, you're not sure. Yeah.
Would these engineers maybe be making another space station?
Oh, Bollywog, not interested. Bollywog not interested in making more stations.
Oh, no.
Bollywog doesn't. We have this wonderful station which we would gladly supply to the Alliance for them to dock. It's strategic position. Very good.
But you're not so much interested in building
We
more
have
stations.
this station good enough.
Right.
This station is super impressive. Don't get me wrong, but even a station of this size and immaculate construction can only hold so many people.
What we have. Alliance will definitely like the station, right? Yes.
Maybe.
We do have an interest in other stations. The more stations that we have, such as this, would be welcome and helpful in keeping peace in the galaxy. If the Bollywog are not interested in creating more, perhaps your engineers could work with Alliance engineers so that we could not, of course, approach this, but get near it.
No sharing of technology for station. No. If Alliance is not interested in Bollywog station, we could go to Goblin Trade Alliance, Goblin Trade Empire. They will certainly appreciate our station.
Oh, your station is very well appreciated. Don't get me wrong. The Alliance would absolutely love to trade. Well, witness this marvelous station. But, if you don't want to help us build more or anything, the material certainly is interesting. Is this Wugmantium, I assume,
Hold it
I
together.
assume it's native to your planet?
Yes.
Whereabouts? And would you be willing to?
No trade for this. No. Look, you go see the station, see its wonders. Go appreciate what Bollywog will bring to Alliance, and then come back and we'll talk more. Make yourselves available to the station. Yes.
All right. Sounds good. Any recommendations, Your Highness?
So, Swamp Spa is really good. Maybe like that kind of thing. Even feathery, I don't know.
Takes a little while to pick out the feathers.
Anything that we can do for you? Anything that you're looking for?
Pseudo dragon eggs?
I've heard of that. We might have some here. Check in the shops.
Right.
Okay. So we're gonna go, I guess, do some recon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do the scratchy voice the whole time.
Yeah, it's really tough.
I mean,
Very well, Your Highness. We shall take our leave of you for now, and we shall return once our curiosity is satiated.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, it's been real helpful. No, yeah.
The doors open up. You are at the station. You begin to wander around a bit. Can everybody make some perception checks?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Perception.
I rolled really high on the ground, so come on. I rolled a
Perception.
1. Okay, there we go.
12.
12.
I rolled a nat 1.
Uh-huh.
That's actually my passive perception too. Fun.
You're feeling your inner trunk taking over.
Well, at least
17.
17.
I'm a bird,
Nice.
but I'm not eagle-eyed.
All right. You guys don't notice anything, but Darvin, you very faintly can hear the saddest music you've ever heard. And it is coming from everywhere. And as quickly as you start to hear it, you don't anymore. The station's loud. There's lots of...
So I mean, like somber sad, or more like ominous sad, like Rains of Castamere.
Like, makes you want to cry.
Okay.
Emotional sad.
Yeah. Not impending doom sad, so that's good.
I mean,
Was it Pippin who was singing in the throne room?
yeah.
To Denethor? That kind of sad?
I don't know. Wait,
From
what?
Lord of the Rings?
from Lord of the Rings, and which was that? The second or the third
The
one?
last
Okay.
one. Third
Last one. Oh yeah.
When-
Return of the King.
When the knights are charging and Lumpy the Ultra Orc says "Fire!" and all they all die.
I've seen it once,
Oh okay.
and I don't remember everything.
Okay.
Extended edition night.
I definitely haven't seen the extended
Mouth of
version.
Sauron. Awesome.
He is.
Yeah.
He definitely needs braces though.
It should be like apparent by this campaign. I'm more of a sci-fi.
More of a sci-fi guy. Interesting.
I've seen all of Star Trek, and I've seen all of it more than once. You know,
All right.
Like
I can't think of a sad song from Star Trek off the top of my head.
Oh
so.
no! You shouldn't. Yeah, don't know.
No. I was just. I think we were just trying to ask on a scale of 1 to this incredibly sad song.
Incredibly sad.
Incredibly
What
sad.
about the singer in Fifth Element? Have you seen the Fifth Element?
Yes.
You know, when she's singing like the operatic parts,
Yeah.
you seem like very
Before it gets
sad.
techno.
Yeah, it's way sadder than that.
Okay, sadder than that. Sadder than that. Okay. Emotional.
Somebody's really having a bad time.
What?
Sad music. Do I have any?
It- I like twitch my ears. I'm like, yeah.
Your face is leaking. Do you require healing?
No, that's a natural reaction for us humans.
You definitely.
Emotions and all that.
It's not that you can't tell where it's coming from. It's that it's coming from everywhere. And it's also as past.
It sort of came in mind.
I use a can I use a nature check to see if I think it's coming like from the material? Kinda? Like, is it something that's like emanating from the station itself?
There wouldn't be
or-
really any way for you to tell, just
Yeah.
because it's. Really,
It was that
it's-
fleeting moment
it's-
type.
Yeah. It was.
Okay.
It was really quick. But yeah.
I want to look for. What would you call it? Like service entrances, like deeper into the station.
Oh.
Maintenance shafts.
Do a check. Yeah, do a check to see if you can find any.
I'm going to help him.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, so I got
Advantage.
21 or 19.
Okay.
Somebody's
better.
finding the maintenance.
You do. There's various like little alleyways between shops and things like that, and in one of these, a little bit out of the way, so that nobody's necessarily seeing you, you can find a little access station. Yeah. It's like a little vent thing. You'd have to pry it open.
Keep an eye out.
All right.
Make sure we're not being observed.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to enter.
I act as nonchalant as a 6'3" weird looking alien guy can.
Yeah, I'm like the 6'6" willowy blue dude. So
Right. We're super nonchalant.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to pry it open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a strength check or something?
Yeah, do a strength check.
Ooh, wow, I'm rolling really good. That's a total of 20.
All right, you managed to figure out, and you hear a little pop, and there's actually some kind of like mechanism to open this up. And you get this off, and you can go over the side. There is a pretty significant corridor. In fact, now that you think about it, looking at the station, you realize that all of the shops and the things that are in here doesn't really seem to equate for how big the station was outside.
Shall we?
What say you?
I got nothing better to do.
Well, they gotta get the bottom of this one way or another.
All right, then. Now I'm going to enter.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Dark.
It is slightly lit. It seems like it's got the same kind of lighting as the rest of the station does.
Okay.
So I won't bother using light
Yeah.
Should I try and close the door behind us?
yet. Yes.
All right.
Once everyone's in,
Yep, no problem.
okay.
Hopefully nobody notices pry marks on the outside of the door. Or we're not stuck in here.
So it's a long corridor extending in one direction and the other direction.
Any discerning features either way?
No, nothing different really either way. It's also very it looks a lot like the rest of it looks like some of the inside of the station, but it doesn't look anything like the exterior stuff. And certainly there's no bamboo in here.
Okay. It's all just Wugmantium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I just want to call it Wugmantium.
Wugmantium? Wugmantium's a good shorthand. Yeah.
Wugmantium.
Are they footprints or disturbance? Like, is there dust? Is there anything like that? Like footprints in the dust? Or...
Do an investigation.
Nope. I don't see anything. 8 total.
Yeah.
Can I do the nature check for said?
For what?
For the same thing, like tracks and stuff?
Nature check? Yeah, do it.
Survival?
For that?
What do you want to check on?
I mean, if you're specifically looking
Like-
for footprints, I would.
Tracks,
I
any
see.
signs of people coming and going? Well,
Yeah, good. Yeah, do a check. Yeah. Yeah, do a survival.
I'll use that D4.
So I got a 16.
Okay. Also, at this point, you can all start to hear the music now.
13.
It fades in and out. You can hear it sometimes. You can't hear it others. It's very faint, but you can start to hear the music that Darvin noticed and mentioned before.
That is sad.
Extraordinarily so.
Darvin, you see, while you're trying to check on the nature of things, you're looking at the walls of this place, and you notice that despite everything else, it seems like there's something organic going on here. There's something alive.
Awesome.
You do? Would you get
13.
13? You might see some tracks. And if they are tracks, you're not totally sure. They're going off to your left.
There's something on the ground there. Going over to the left. Should we follow?
It's our only lead so far.
Maybe we move a little cautiously though. I don't know if they'd be too keen on finding us in here.
I'm wearing a scale mail. I don't know how quiet I can be.
You notice that as you're in here, the sounds of the shops and everything else has been diminished significantly. So you're probably not too worried about making noise back here.
I'd like to gently poke what I suspect is organic stuff on the wall.
Okay.
Just kind of quick touch it and pull back.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's organic stuff on the wall, but it might be that the wall is organic.
An Australian accented hell no starts playing.
That might just be crikey. A critical crikey.
Crikey!
Craig Crikey.
Oh hell no!
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
I want to follow the.
Yeah,
tracks.
we're gonna follow
Follow
the
the
tracks.
tracks?
Follow the
Alright.
tracks.
You head
I'll
off
I'll stay in the
to-
back if you guys want to. Be
I'll,
more stealthy than I am.
I'm not wearing any armor. I'm just wearing like, not like robes, but like clothes. I'm just wearing like regular ass clothes. So I'm probably quiet enough. I'll be the head. I'll be in the front of the.
Alright.
And then I'll probably be next. I'm a light leather armor, so.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go third if
Okay.
you're trying to stay to the back.
I will guard our rear.
Alright.
How big a space are we dealing with?
You're looking at like a 15-foot walkway.
Wide.
Yeah, wide.
Okay.
And it's curving around.
All right. So it's a decent size
Is it
corridor.
like angular or circular?
Yeah, it's very angular.
Okay.
It comes up and goes out and then comes up and then goes like this.
Okay. Okay.
It feels still kind of like the sharp angles and things that were in the rest of the station. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Following in them tracks.
All right. So as you make your way around, things are coming into view as you're turning around this corner. And up ahead you can hear some kind of chittering.
Nice. Okay. So. Okay, so I am blowing this out of the water with a 22. Do I recognize chittering?
You don't, but you definitely hear it very clearly, and it's just nothing that you've heard before.
Does it sound like chittering like hard limbs or
Yeah, like an exoskeleton.
Okay.
Very
What's in the room, man? You're not reading it right.
Game over, man. Game over.
Very cautiously lean around the corner and do that side bird eye thing.
All right, you can see. Well, it's very difficult, actually. Does it? Well, because it's at angles, but like it's round. Yeah, you can't get round far enough to just see what it is.
Alright.
Well, steady on.
It's the only lead we got.
All right. As you turn around the corner, finally within view, is what looks like just a very large bug with a lot of legs.
Mm-hmm.
Chittery mouth, making those chittery sounds.
So like centipede? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I do a nature check on this now that I see it?
Yeah.
And I have favorite enemy beasts, which gives me advantage on intelligence rolls and stuff. Is this actually considered a beast?
Let's find out. Hold on a second. Yes.
Nice. I will need that.
I could give you advantage on a nature.
Well, I already have advantage because of that.
Okay, yeah.
But,
Oh, from the thing.
14 because I have a -1.
Okay. Yeah, alright.
It's
That's why advantage is important.
It is definitely still not anything that you've seen before. It does look a lot like a giant centipede, but it's definitely not.
And is it looking at us?
Yeah. At this point, it just turned around and it starts looking at you.
Oh, that's gross. Too many legs.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Mr. Buckman, I believe this would be in your purview.
Is it a monstrosity?
No.
Okay, so it's like our size ish. Okay. So
It is a small beast.
oh, small.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's big for a bug.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So I will use my primal connection feat, so I can use animal friendship on it. Now, does it have an intelligence of 4 or more?
No.
Excellent. I would hope not. If
but
it
you never know.
could be a sharp bug, you know. So it
Top of
has
its
to
class, the
make
Bug Academy.
a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me for 24 hours.
What's the throw against? What's the number?
Yeah, what's your
wisdom save?
no, but what's your DC?
Excuse me.
Your spell save
11.
DC.
It succeeds. It doesn't fall to that.
So
I rolled really high.
you're all right, mate. You're all right, mate. Just kind of made it chitter a little bit more, maybe. Just
Yeah. After that, so it's kind of like stick around after you kind of started approaching it. 2 more of its buddies come up behind it. Roll initiative.
No! Okay, here we go. Let me see.
Natural 20!
This was the D20 that didn't roll in that one. So we'll just keep.
I wish I
going
used that
with
for an attack roll.
right.
But hey, you sure are probably going first. Initiative is dex based, right? Hey,
Yes.
cool. So 12. Not terrible. I don't always play Dexy dudes, but monks.
What do we got? So 12, 20,
17.
17.
Not bad, Ricky.
Darvin, what do you got?
6.
Okay. That puts you at the bottom of the barrel then,
Well,
right?
somebody's
Good.
got to go. Oh yeah, mine was
you're
mine
right.
was like a
That's what I thought.
12. 12. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't move the die. I actually kept it where it was. I looked again. Well, because sometimes when you pick it up, you might just sort of casually, like I picked it up and set it so it was still where it was. But other times I just
Okay.
pick them up and kind of toss them again.
Nivik, you're up.
Thankfully, I don't get screwed that much.
Nivik.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to charge forth, shield and mace, and attempt to smite one of these with the head of the mace. Okay. That is a 19.
A 19 to hit.
Yes.
That definitely will do it.
I do 3 damage.
Okay. Yep. You come down at it and like you've lopped off some legs. It kind of squirms up. It doesn't look very good. It looks like it's a not happy bug.
Okay.
Next is their turn. That one that you just hit is gonna try to bite you. Wait, I know your AC. I'm gonna get this down.
Oh yeah, you did ask for us from before.
It misses. It goes to hit. You block it off with your shield. Yeah. Another one. What was the marching order? You were in
We were towards the front.
Yeah.
I just charged past you.
You charged past us because initiative.
This one's gonna run up and try to bite you in the leg.
Okay. So, my AC is 15.
Yeah.
You can ask for it anytime.
He's gonna fail.
Okay. I nimbly dodge then.
And I'm gonna, since you're up there, I'm gonna have the other guy come up behind and try to. And he goes to bite you, and like when he jumps in and you hit him with your shield, it just knocks him, and he gets kind of like a little locked around. He is, yeah, that didn't go very well for him. Ricky.
All right. Seeing he's got 2 of them on him, I'm gonna run up to the damaged one already. Are they within arm's length of each other?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna open up with one hand axe on the one that he's attacking. Oh, that's sad. I don't suppose a 7 hits.
It does not.
And I'll use my bonus action for the other hand axe. This one doesn't get pluses because... Nope.
They're skittery little buggers, and they see you coming, and the feathers, they're like freaked out, and they come down, and they're just slithering out of the way.
Oh,
Perhaps you should try pecking at it.
they're so gross. Oh,
boy. So then.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna following Ricky's lead. I'm also gonna run up and try and attack the ones that were.
The other one's right next to you.
Oh, right, because
So,
the one. Never mind.
You'll get an attack.
I guess I will just. I forgot because he missed. It sort of went out of my brain. I'll just attack that one.
All right.
So I'm gonna come at him with my short sword, and then monks can do an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So does a 11 hit his AC?
No.
Okay, so the short sword's a miss, but then I'm gonna come in for a punch with my offhand. Does a 17 hit his AC?
Yeah.
Excellent. 1 entire point of damage.
Can you add something to that?
It's an unarmed strike. Do you add anything to an unarmed strike?
Sure.
Sometimes there's dex modifiers.
I think monks can use it as a finesse, right? Or strength, whichever's higher.
You
I'm
may
not
add
super
your
familiar-
dex modifier as opposed to your strength, I believe, in melee attacks.
Oh, then that's actually 4 hit points then.
Oh,
I should...
4?
Yeah.
You kill it.
Oh, awesome.
How do you want to do it?
I just want to, punch his teeth out. His nasty
All
bug
the
teeth.
little,
Yeah, just all of them. Just...
and it just kind of splatters a little bit, and it's just.
And then I just want to, flex a little. Covered in bug juice. Yeah. A
The
little.
knuckles just kind of like...
Yeah. Dripping with bug juices. Maybe there's still, a mandible attached. I flick it off.
Darvin.
Alright, I really need to
Would you like to
record that I add my...
And aren't you affected at all by watching them smush all these beautiful creatures?
Well, I'm obviously distressed, but there's one left, right? At least
There's 2 left. One's in bad shape. The other one's hasn't been hit yet.
I'm gonna try and go up to the one in rough shape and use my animal handling to restrain it.
Okay.
I'm going to record my...
16.
16. Yeah, you're able to grab onto it. Yeah, you want to? How do you want to hold on to this thing? It's got legs everywhere. You jumping down on it?
I won't do the perfect crocodile hunter because it, is an alien bug thing. So I'm gonna kind of pin it down with my quarterstaff. You're all right, mate. You're all right.
I'm sitting there ready to smash. It's like, what are you doing?
He's all right, mate. Just roll with it.
Nivek.
Okay.
You're all right, mate.
There's
too,
2
mate.
next to you. There's 2. There's the one that is real beat up.
Logic dictates that I destroy the one that's already damaged to take it out.
but I'm restraining it, so...
Or did you restrained the one that was at full health, right?
No, the
Or
damage.
the damaged one. Oh, okay.
In character, I would probably think that one. But I guess I'll be somewhat empathetic for a change. All right, and switch to the other one.
It's probably a moment of crisis for you there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Took like a lot of
18,
effort.
and then 5 damage.
What, sorry?
5 damage.
Oh, it just pops.
Oh, God, it's everywhere.
Still gross.
Oh, very gross. Very, very gross.
I'm gonna give this poor sad little creature a chance to get out of its thing. And it fails. So I'm gonna say that you're temporarily out of combat while you hold this thing down.
Oh, because you're grappling it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's still alive. What would you guys like to do?
I mean, it's not like we're gonna interrogate a bug, are we?
I could at least figure it out. Like, just try and see what it is, or maybe check more on it.
I mean, okay. Yeah,
I'm trying to appreciate its shiny carapace and all its legs and mandibles, you know. It reminds me a lot of space wandering spiders. And
You're so excited about
you.
this. Do this with advantage. This is the first time you've seen a real space bug.
grab another one just for the sake of speed.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to roll it. It's so cool.
Oof!
But still,
Bruh.
take the better one.
Why, Dice? Why? Why must you kick me in the nards?
Why have you forsaken me, dice gods?
Okay, one more dice that I could potentially... you know what? Kevin and I need to go to like Dice Rollers Anonymous and just discuss our fails in detail. So let's see.
Hey, question: Do you suck when you use a dice app too?
I haven't tried that, but
Okay.
I'm sure my screen would crack worse under that.
Don't let him use yours then. Don't let him use your dice app.
Let's go with a 13 on a nature check.
13.
Yeah,
Okay.
Could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
all things considered. Yeah.
What you can tell about these creatures from your extensive knowledge of animals is that they are either parasitic or symbiotic. That they don't have anything here within, like anything within themselves as a means of complete survival. That they require another organism.
So nutritionally or like reproductively?
Like nutritionally.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they are either parasites or symbiotes. Some sort.
Can I tell how they attach right now?
Yeah, with their mouths and stuff like that. Yeah, they've got all those little.
Like on the chest, like somewhere visible, or like do they kind of burrow inside the host?
That's not clear. It's and
Because we're only examining. Well, you're only examining the bug thing now. We have no idea what they
you've
might.
never seen a parasite this big.
Huh.
You've never seen a parasite this big. Something that what you notice on it is that it's very similar to what would be parasitic, but like this would just, if this was going to parasite onto a person, it would just kill them. It's not like that.
Do I notice anything that might have had markings on the bullywogs? Like, or maybe did they have like mandibles or anything like that?
No, absolutely not. Bullywogs. This would just if it tried to absorb stuff from the parasite from a bullywog, given the size of the creature, it would just kill them almost immediately.
So you think like almost a large creature would be required as a host?
Significantly larger.
Okay.
Are there not sea creatures? And I know this a little bit from the background of my people. We evolved from the waters. Where, say, a whale would have, I don't remember the right term for it, but
Barnacles?
not barnacles, but little parasitic creatures that would latch onto it, and they would live that way. The whale would be big enough in order to not die from it.
You mean like lampreys or something?
Yes.
Like that? It could be.
Is there something around here that would be big enough to feed these things?
Maybe the station?
That's what I am wondering. If not, this sound we hear is coming from the station itself.
Are we
If
on
so,
a big
then the
space
station is very sad.
Oh my god, the space station has crabs.
Should probably see somebody about that.
I don't think I have a comb big enough for this one.
That's my in-character laugh, by the way. I want you to know that when I point and go, huh, Zorlan thinks that is the height of hilarity. It's years of training to be this weird.
So, Mr. Lilly in the chat says, I'm imagining Joe from Family Guy fighting space centipedes. That's my new favorite thing.
I'd watch that. Yeah, totally.
All right.
Okay.
What want to do next?
Well, maybe if we move further in, we'll find out what exactly these things are attached to.
Do you want to let that thing live? Or,
I would like a specimen. I would like a specimen, but we need to wait on that. I guess I can let this one bite the dust.
It's in pain from my brutal attack. Perhaps we should just do the humane thing.
Hey.
You can look away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. You just see him shudder. You're all right, mate.
You're all right. You're all right.
I'm afraid he is not all right.
Oh, man.
Spiritually, you could be just fine.
I'm not an expert in religions, but I suppose anything is possible.
I will I will commune with Denier about this evening.
It's a very serious game. It's a very serious. What we're doing is a serious thing.
This is awesome.
Oh man.
What are you guys doing now?
I'm having the time of my life. Oh, in character? I think we're going to continue down the hallway.
Yep.
I know it's technically not within like an herbalist kit, but I'm assuming I have like some sort of flask to carry like saps or anything. I'm just gonna sap up some of the blood. Just
Sure.
Seems reasonable.
Sample.
I mean, you gotta have assorted things to carry the things inside the.
You don't want to carry or take any of its like carapace or mandibles or anything like that. do
you know, just like
Make a
general.
suit out of it.
That's more Elvin's thing.
Not just sample and see what. Various samples, tissue, fluid.
Sure. Things that you would need to study it to figure out more about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I really love the flavor you're going for with this druid. It's really cool. I just want to say that.
Yeah, it's like scientist.
Yeah,
slash-
it's really cool. I really like it. It's very It's a
slash
Steve Irwin.
All right. So
Crikey.
you're continuing down the corridor. What are you looking for? Where are you going?
Find any more tracks that we might be able to find. Should
Yeah.
I do another survival roll? See if we
Does
find
the
more?
corridor
Sure.
branch at all, or is it not
there's-
yet? Or
No, it doesn't branch off. It's more of a. You're not sure where you are, even in the station at this point. It's very
Because
kind
it's
of
a
like just because
curving
it's all
thing?
curving
Yeah.
around and stuff.
Okay.
You can see a couple more access ports.
I was going to say I want to look for either
Oh,
other
maybe
access ports
one
or maybe something that's
peek out.
hidden.
19 on the survival that way.
Okay.
And if we can find anything that leads more inward, that'd probably be cool.
You can see a spot you think where one of those creatures came up on the wall, and you can see where it was latched on. One of the ones that you killed.
To the wall. Okay.
So, looks like it was latched on here. So it's clearly feeding off us.
Are there holes? Like, does it look like it was like had like biting into it, or is it just maybe like a spider stuck up?
It
there?
looks like it's healed up. Like it healed up.
Hmm.
If it was recently that it bit on it, it healed up quick. The material that this is has just kind of like it is fading back out, but you can definitely see where the tracks come up there, and where like there was an impression that looks kind of like the creature.
Huh.
Can I go?
take my hand axe and I look at the wall and I go, maybe if and I kind of like scrape it along the side a little bit. Anything?
No, there's you can make a cut in it. Yeah, and then
And then it just sits there, or does it?
for right now, yeah, it's just sitting there.
Huh. Well, until we decide what we're doing, I'm watching it.
Watching paint dry.
Anybody else have a thing they want
I'm checking something.
to?
I guess I'll take a sample of the organic part of the wall, like
That's what I
scrape
was
off a little bit.
Okay.
You want some of this off the axe, or? What?
No,
Darwin's getting all excited, Poindextery. This is mine.
What else would you guys like to do? Want to just sit and watch the wall?
Did he find any more ports?
Yeah, there's ports. There's ports as you go through. They look exactly like the one that you came in.
Can we tell if they move outward or inward?
The same way the other one went, which was outward.
Do you guys want to maybe pop one open and peek out to see what part of the station we might be?
Are we? Well, we're probably not very close to completing a circle yet because this station's pretty big.
Right.
If we somehow accidentally pop open a spot into open space, do we have that thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll be breathable. You'll have breathable air around you for 24
I
hours.
think we're going into this.
I mean, I think we're safely within the station right
Yeah.
now. I was just thinking about popping one of the ports to peek out to see, since we haven't seen much of the station that we're really supposed to be in, just to kind of get a feel for where we are within the marketplaces and other crap that we were supposed to be touristy about.
Right. No. Now, just to get a little meta, you don't necessarily really know what's available in the space station due to, like, air compromises or like maybe just holes in the hull or something. So we should be careful about where we go and creating vacuums and stuff like that.
You've never seen a vacuum.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't necessarily know what
Yeah,
that is.
that's weird technology. Maybe some artificers would know about that kind of thing, but that's not here. Yeah, vacuum isn't something that's created in this. There's always something. There's gases and fogs and mists and ether in space.
But I know a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to worry about like accidentally opening up something and creating a vacuum and getting sucked out. That doesn't happen. So if you were at the outside of the space station and you popped it open, it's air for quite a while because the station has its own air pump.
Right. Okay.
When you got out of the ship, you were out into the stars and you walked on the gangplank out in the stars until you went into a door that went inside the station.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ooh, magic. Atmosphere.
Like Kitty.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Scratched by a cat.
I would like to go deeper in. I think.
All right.
Because we gotta get to the heart of this thing, and I imagine that would be at the center of the station.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we able to look through the gratings though, or are they like solid?
That's why I was proposing popping it open, because I didn't. Yeah, is it solid or can we peek out?
You can peek out.
Okay.
So before we go deeper, eyes on both the panels. Anything of note?
Yeah, you see the inside of a shop, the Bollywood shop.
All right. Both of them? Shops?
Yeah, the other one's. Oh no, the other one goes to a swamp spa, where you can see some bollywogs just kind of floating around.
All right. We should probably just get mosey then.
Right, let's do that.
Do what?
Keep going in.
In
Your
deeper?
plan, yeah,
Okay.
deeper.
I do wonder if they know about these tunnels, though. I mean, they must.
Maybe.
Maybe not. None of these froggy guys seem too bright to me.
I concur. Or the king was deliberately playing stupid about things.
It's possible.
He had some sort of patron that does not wish to anger, who provided all this for him. He may be wishing to deceive us to maintain this arrangement. Shall we go further?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're definitely going to want to get rid of these parasites. We don't want them coming on the ship.
You hear this whoosh. The whole station shakes.
No klaxons, no anything.
You hear muffled, but you hear screaming bollywogs running around. People seem very upset and crazy outside the tunnels.
Should we find out what's going on?
Maybe we, yeah.
Whoosh.
So, I'm going to run over to the access panel that goes to the shop. I'm going to take a quick peek to see if, like...
If anyone's
Is
going to
it
see us
evacuated?
walking out of... Oh, to see if they're running away.
Just as you were looking through, you're seeing a crazed bollywog hobble away from the shop.
Alright. Let's go. Let's go quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You head out into the shop.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
replace the grade.
Right. Put it back behind.
Yeah, you're just seeing like bollywogs running everywhere. And there's another, and you see a blue flash of light from portholes on the outside of the station.
I want to take a quick look. Like, is it a whole room shop or is it just a stall?
It's like a little, yeah, it's like a little stall, like a little, like a long piece inside of the station that has been outfitted with bamboo shelving and items and stuff like that.
I'm just going to take a quick look to see if there's anything. Because the way the first shopkeeper produced something, I'm like, where is he getting that from? So I want to see if there's some sort of
look.
You know, like a extra dimensional portal he was pulling something out of. Or...
You don't find maybe do a search.
16.
Okay, you don't find anything. There's, and this is not the same shop that you're in either. So
what do you think? Should we get back to the ship? Or see if the chief needs help?
Why don't we just ask a volleyball?
you want to catch one running by?
Yeah.
Sort of snag one.
Yeah.
Get over here! You grab one as he's going by, and he's like, ah!
Pray tell, what is happening?
Attack! We are gonna die!
Fascinating.
So I say we get back to the ship.
All right.
Maybe we can fend off whatever the heck's going on here.
Right,
Okay.
all hands on deck. Right.
Makes sense. Let's shake a leg.
All right, you run back to the dock, and you can see the greenfish dock there. And the captain recognizes that you're coming in. And he's like, "Oh, like you're okay," kind of thing. He's like,
Yeah, right.
"Run up and board the ship."
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, take us out! Take us out!"
No answers yet, Captain.
Get in the seat, pop the anchor, start taking off.
Okay. So as you're leaving the outer rim of the station, what you see is a kind of almost a saucer-shaped ship up, out, away from the station. Big ship. And beams of blue energy coming down and blasting. You guys, just as you're coming out, another one comes down and just zoom and vaporizes a nearby dock. There's bamboo bits and stuff floating off into the ether.
Well, it's a good thing we ran straight to the ship then.
Yeah.
Captain, do we engage them or?
I don't know anything about what's going on. What did you find?
Nothing conclusive, Captain. We suspect that there is something living amongst the space station itself.
Or that the space station might actually be a living thing.
And that it might have crabs.
All really bad news.
Well, this is this is your he would know what he was saying. I would this is your mission at this point. Your choice. What do we do?
Well, we won't be able to solve the mystery of the station if it's destroyed.
And we can't just let those people die. I say we engage.
Should we hail the saucer? Can we do that?
Yeah, I could do that. I've got a message. That's like what that's for.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah, let's.
We should see what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Let them know that we're here on behalf of the Alliance. That ought to fluster them a little bit. Or piss them off.
Yep.
Bit of a 50-50.
Either way, we'll know what to do.
Yeah, it's
Strip them or
basically we just transmit a message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we would just say, you know, this is the, I wanted to say USS. This is the
Alliance.
This is the Alliance ship. Is it an Alliance ship or no?
No, it's not.
This is the free ship Greenfish.
Here on behalf of Alliance business.
Why are you attacking this space station? I think gets to the point. So basically, just who we are. We're the Greenfish. Why are you attacking this station?
All right. And it allows them to send message back, correct?
Yes, they can reply.
Right.
So it's basically just a one-off. It's a 1-2 magic IM.
Does that use a slot?
No, it's a cantrip. So basically, I send a message out, and then the target of the spell can respond.
You get a reply back that is almost like really angry music.
Like angry EDM.
Angry EDM. That's interesting.
I would listen to that. But that's out of character.
They didn't respond in any known language. It was just kind of loud, discordant noises.
Recommend that they cease fire or be fired upon.
I'm going to start clairvoyance.
Okay, I'm going to send that message that they should cease fire or prepare to be
You just get the
engaged.
same thing back.
Same
Angry music.
Still firing?
nonsense.
Yes. Yeah, they fire. You're also noticing that. Actually, no. Let me see if you notice. Everybody roll perception. See what you notice.
Okay. Perception. Perception.
9.
11.
Sorry, 12.
15.
11.
All right. Only Darvin, you notice that this other ship isn't attacking directly to the station, but only the docks.
Active docks or
Only all the bamboo docks that are around the outside of the station.
so it's attacking bullywog stuff.
Hmm.
Guys, it looks like it's after the bullywogs. Might not be bully for them anymore.
Ah!
Yes. Quiet. Quiet.
Yes. What do you have to do?
Can I look at their ship and see if it's like the same material? Or like, do I see similarities between the station and this saucer?
Do an investigation.
Let's speed this clairvoyance up.
Yeah. You can,
Oof.
It says it's got 10 minute
15.
casting time.
15. Maybe. There's some structural similarity, but it's not obvious at all. I would also like to remind you that you have 2 ether cycles docked in the greenfish.
So we have 2 fighters, yeah.
Well, they don't have any weapons.
No, they're
transport.
But we could zip in if we.
How much bigger is their ship compared to ours?
Significantly. Yeah.
So like we're maybe frigate class, their mothership class?
Yeah, you're like a little scout ship.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I should have talked big game on the little ship.
But it's fast. The ship's fast.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Suddenly there's a flash of light, and Clara appears on the bridge.
Cute. We don't have time for your games.
Leaning over the captain, and goes, "Isn't it time to fire? Don't you want to blow it up?"
God, I thought.
Oh man.
Please tell me you're going to use that for the odd lot when a big fight comes up with that.
Please, yeah. I will laugh just as hard then.
Is there a way that we could capture the sad sound and send it to the angry sound people?
Do we have any recording devices?
You do not. You know what I mean? Unless somebody has some sort of spell on their own.
I sure don't.
Thinking back on the centipede things,
Yup.
were they... With my nature check, would I have discerned if they were, like, amphibious creatures? Like, suggesting they came from the Bollywogs or as, like, a byproduct?
They are not amphibious, and there's... you do know a little bit of, like, exobiology kind of stuff, and that's not something native to the Bollywog homeworld, as far as you know.
Okay. Can we message the station, guys? Is there any Bullywogs that would still be there to tell us what the hell's going on?
You could totally
I
message
mean,
the
yeah.
station.
We could message the station.
And message will get you, like, you could point at the station at where you think the chief is and direct it right to him if you want to.
Yeah, we should probably pick his
Crown at the chief.
amphibious brain to tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, sure. I'll message him. This is the green fish. Do you have any idea why you were being attacked?
And what do you mean? Why do I have any idea? Just make it stop. Make it stop. Stop them. You must save us. Protect us.
Part of me who is not my character really much wants to negotiate like an extortion rate on him right now. That is very much just me, the player, though. Okay.
We'll do what we can.
That's a new message now, so he
Okay.
could respond once more.
As he's sending that one on, but you should maybe recommend that they abandon ship when they can. That's a real big ship.
Yeah, I will send yet another message. Cantrips. You should abandon ship for now, for your own safety.
No, we can't leave. We can't leave. Ah!
I'm not responding again.
I think that perhaps they are. I think they are the parasites.
The Bollywogs.
You know what? In a manner of speaking, not physically, but they've
I think they've grown attached to something that doesn't belong to them.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Hey, you spooky lady.
Okay.
Any chance you could send a message over to those guys?
You need my help?
Oh, you seem to be anti-war and all that. Let's negotiate.
Anti-war?
Hey, say, coming in with our guns and all, I just figured.
Oh, I just mean I don't know how to do a voice. I just mean that that you're fools.
Well, a fool try to save as many lives as possible in a misunderstanding of galactic importance.
Give yourself a
Points.
point.
Points.
She looks really upset and goes like this and vanishes.
Well, so it wasn't of any help at all.
Well, I do not believe she is here to help us. She is here. Remember, she's a goddess of treachery, really. A goddess of illusions,
Deception and illusions, yeah.
She thrives on this sort of thing. She's encouraging a misunderstanding here.
Which is why we probably shouldn't attack them. But we need to try and get as many people off that station as possible.
You do see that there are plenty of Bollywog that are clamoring to their ships and taking off.
How's clairvoyance going? I got that cast yet?
Sure.
Okay, I want to try to scan the saucer.
Mm-hmm.
Try to understand it.
Do you want to look inside it?
Can I?
You can place it any
I
place you
mean-
can.
Read your spell description.
Yeah, we have to
Can
be
you?
within a mile. So, yeah, I'd like to try to scan inside it.
Okay.
Crystal balling.
You're looking inside, and it is nearly identical, the structure, the internal structure, as the structure that you saw in the tunnels.
Interesting.
I relay this information.
Any life forms?
No.
The ship itself, perhaps, is the life form.
So yeah, the ship and the station are probably symbiotes themselves. Or else they're just...
No, I believe they've been... This is the mother for the baby.
Is the station the mom, or is the mom?
The saucer is the mom. It's come here to free its child, perhaps.
Because it's got an infestation of bollywogs.
That's why it wasn't attacking the station directly.
It's just trying to knock the bamboo ports off.
So, as pilot, I'm the one who has to be in this seat, yeah?
To make the ship do stuff.
Now, the transport ether cycle things, are they like single man or...
You too.
I was going to say, maybe we could start ferrying people up. But, so if this is the station, and this is the ship that's attacking, I'm going to swing around this side and try and find where the bollywogs are trying to get off, and try and come into dock and
Scoop up some bollywogs.
All right.
open the entryways.
All right.
All right, guys. I'm swinging this thing around. We're going to try and save as many of these people as we can. Try and send another message to the chief. Tell him to get down here pronto. Unless he wants to get his frog legs barbecued.
I want to send that exact message word for word.
Okay. You get a message back from the chief, and he's just going, it hurts, as he's going, as you're hearing this like fading out, he's like, we didn't mean to, we were helping.
Oh, yep.
Can I focus the clairvoyance onto where that is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Can you do it as an action? Is that what?
Let's see.
How long does it last for?
I've never had
Its duration is 10 minutes. Range is a mile.
Can it move? I was trying to.
I don't know. You create an invisible sensor within range and a location familiar to you. The sensor remains in place. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, remains in place.
I want to let you do that, but I wanted to be consistent for the future,
Yeah.
future
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the ship does swing around though, and there are some bollywogs that are like skipping over and coming on board and just scrambling up the side of the greenfish.
Is the captain able to pilot in my stead to a lesser degree? Like,
Oh, absolutely. Anybody can use any of these stations, but they just won't know as well what's going
As
on.
the people
it might
who
take
are
them more time,
experts in it.
yeah, to figure it out.
I think we gotta get on the Aetherflux and save the chief. He sounds like he might be in trouble.
I think the chief may deserve what he's getting. I think we should try to communicate with the saucer. We should.
We've tried that. They don't. They either don't know how to respond or don't understand.
It might be easier to communicate in person.
The captain says, message him one more time.
Who?
The chief.
The chief. All right.
What should I say, Captain?
Tell them that you're coming to rescue him,
All right.
if you're going to.
Yeah. Are we doing that?
Well, you can try.
Just tell him
Right then.
we're getting everybody off of that thing.
Chief Kremet, we're coming for you.
The spell fails. You can tell that your message didn't go through.
The message didn't go through. He might be dead.
He's either dead or he's not there anymore.
Message didn't go through.
Well, why don't we take the ether cycles, like you said, and see what's going on?
Right.
Speed through the station, the cycles.
That sounds so dope.
Yeah.
It does.
All right, let's do it.
You're a pilot of these things.
I'm just going to assume that.
Can
Space
anybody
Seaver
fly
knows
these
how
things?
to-
Oh, the captain says, look, before you go, do detect magic. How many slots do we have left?
Oh, we should have the slots. We only
Yeah, we
used
didn't even use it.
only used the one
Yeah.
for the
Okay,
clairvoyance.
so that's one action. Casting time is one action. So I use the sensors 500 feet. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. That can't be right. So within.
Yeah, that should be crossed off and it's 100 feet.
That should be okay. So it's 100 feet for the ship version. Yes.
It's a lot.
If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic event. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
All right. You're seeing lots of stuff. There's a few magic items on the ship. You're seeing lit up Bollywog ships with some Bollywogs trying to escape. That you can see that they have warp engines,
Right.
and ether engines of some sort, and inside, you can see that there's a central, very powerful, immovable anchor in the center of the station.
Oh.
So maybe that anchor needs to be released somehow to free the creature of the station.
Gonna be a good bet. Does it seem to be where the chief's room is?
It's very near there.
Tally ho!
It's on the way.
Wait, that's his line.
Yeah, right.
All right. You wanna
I
take
wonder what our catchphrase this will wind up being. Well, I mean, yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, Captain, we're taking the ether cycles on a quick mission. If things go too far south, you get this thing out of here.
All right.
I like you telling the captain that.
Captain, I'm the captain.
I think so. It's gonna shake.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Oh, sorry.
So who's driving?
I mean, we're buddy
It's
system,
2 and
right?
2.
What's the pairs?
So
There's 2 cycles. They each have 2 seats, and you can fly. There are bars around the back and front and sides, so you could just grab on.
How about one martial character, one caster per bike?
Yeah. Okay.
And the martial character flies it for now,
Sure.
I guess. Okay.
That makes sense.
I mean, we're all familiar with it.
Can't
Just for
guarantee
future
you.
reference, any of us could fly these at
Yes.
any time, right?
These
Yeah.
are
They're common.
functionally equivalent to a broom of flying. There's a command word to activate them,
Yeah.
which is just start,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you can actually you can easily move it around, make it go where you want,
Sure.
and then you can actually command it to go somewhere else
Got it.
and do some and sit over there.
Neat.
Do tricks with it, basically.
Sure.
what kind of speed are these things capable of?
They are about as fast as the tactical speed of the greenfish. So they don't have any kind of warp capabilities, but they can
Right.
zip around.
Be
I'll have
crazy
better
if they had
numbers for
warp.
that kind of stuff. For
Okay.
Future.
Yeah.
sessions.
No problem.
All right.
I've had a bunch of numbers as I've been building this that I'm like, oh no, maybe it should be slower, maybe it should be faster. And
Just sort of dialing it in. Yeah.
Faster than my 50-foot airspeed, though.
yes,
Okay.
for now. I'll say yes.
Okay.
Right,
So,
so-
you want to ride? I'll ride with you, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
That way.
So yeah. Okay. So that'll be the pairings. Yeah. Oh, I just realized now that we sat casters and martial types.
Huh.
Didn't even
Neat.
mean it.
Neat.
So the captain will come down and take over the helm.
Alrighty. Come on, let's get on this thing and go.
Let's ride.
Indeed.
You jump on the cycles and
Start.
say the command word, yeah, and they
Start.
you can take off anywhere you want to go.
Okay. So fly right into the ship.
Yeah, we're heading
Like,
straight to the
heading
yeah, the
straight to
station.
the chief's room.
All right.
Yeah, we're
And
zooming in.
if the anchor's on the way, we hit there.
The chief room will be
Somebody,
first. The
okay.
chief's room will be first. So you come in through down one of the docks where the docks. Some of the docks were. A door opens for you. You're sliding in through around the corridors, and you make your way into. There's still a couple vollywogs just desperately trying to get out of the station.
Run. Run faster.
Actually, as you see one flopping about trying to get out of here, you see him just vanish.
Ooh.
So, like, he was vaporized, vanished, or just kind of...
More like a teleport. Teleport vanish.
Weird.
May I suggest you keep your hands on the controls?
Sorry, that was.
Consider.
You know what? Just for the sake of argument, I want to steer with my mage hand, just so I can keep doing this to freak you out.
My arms are long enough. I probably could just like reach around you and like, okay, I'm.
No, I mean, you can manipulate objects with mage hand. I'll cross my arms.
Yeah, but it's really invisible, and that makes him very uncomfortable.
Yeah, because you can't see it. But I want you to like it would continue to steer smoothly. I was like,
I do what I want.
no, I keep my hands on the controls. I'm sorry, that's not.
You're not my dad.
He's not really a prankster character. He keeps his hands.
You're
on
not
the
my
controls.
supervisor.
You're not my supervisor.
All right.
That's my supervisor.
You make your way over to the captain's, or the captain chief's room that you were in before. The door opens. And as you look inside the door, you can see that the chief is not in there, but his crown and scepter and chains are.
We should recover these for further examination.
I mean, they may need a crown of new chief or something like that.
All right. You pick 'em
Pomp
up.
and circumstance.
Yeah. You pick them up. The station every once in a while is still shaking from being hit on the
There's
outside.
a crown. There's a scepter.
And his chains.
Uh-huh.
He's got plenty.
Gold? Were the gold chains? Or?
Yeah.
But can I, while we're doing that, can I also do a survival to check the room, make sure he wasn't like, if there's a singed ash pile where he may have once stood, or if he simply disappeared? Like,
Well, that would be because that would be right where the chains had dropped. You don't see anything there. I can just tell you.
Oh, okay.
all right. But there's like no footprints or anything weird around.
All right, so we grabbed the chief's stuff for reasons, and then
We gotta head
it's
towards where
anchor
that anchor
time.
was.
Like, yeah, we got to do that.
Like a sail.
It is 9:55. How are you guys on time?
I probably can't go much longer. I got to get back to Cobbleskull tonight.
All right.
Did I have to work in the morning?
Okay, a little further.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's basically. I can go a little more, but
So you
I'm
guys.
gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn it into a pumpkin, though.
Do you
Be on your gourd.
Pumpkin.
you guys are heading towards the
The immovable anchor
the
thing.
movable
Yeah.
anchor at the center of the ship. Then nothing else you want to do? You good?
I feel like time is of the essence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
excellent.
probably.
All right. So you head off there. There is a small room that is kind of like a corridor off from the center of the ship, and you can see around this room. There's those hatches that you pried off earlier.
Okay.
Is the anchor in this room?
It is in the room past the hatches.
Oh, we gotta get through the hatches
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
All
So we
right.
have to dismount?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bikes aren't gonna fit through the. Yeah. All right.
Keep them facing towards the exit.
Okay.
It's good thinking, pilot.
And close enough to out of gates, onto bikes, and go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so yeah, let's go.
No delicacy here. Just putting it open.
Hops
All
off.
right. You're looking through?
Yep.
You can see through the center. It looks like parts of the interior of the ship are pulled up and bolted and viced and roped and clamped. This immovable anchor in the middle of it all, holding, attempting to hold the whole thing stable. And around the center of this, looking fairly shaken, are 4 bollywogs guarding the anchor. That's what we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Cliffhangers are good though.
Will the greenfish clues stop these pollywogs from screwing around? More next time. Sorry, guys. I love doing that voice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
Don't replace me on the brass lantern, though.
I can. I'm not reliable enough, sadly.
So,
It was awesome.
That was
Yeah?
great.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
this is really
Holy
cool.
shit, Rid. I thought I was gonna piss myself.
yeah.
That voice is clutch.
Absolutely.
I can hold on to these, or you guys can, or whatever.
Why don't you hold on to them? Because you're the ship.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hang on to my character sheet, but yeah, you hang on to the ops.
This is so cool.
I mean, it is so cool.
This is
It is
really
so
cool.
different from anything that I've done before. It's awesome.
Well, you know what?
It's familiar enough.
It is. It's still playing D&D, but doing it in a different setting. Just really,
Very well. It's space. It's alien.
it's space. It's aliens, and you're using this weird thing from Ravnica, which is awesome. I've never even heard of it before our session 0. Like,
yeah.
also, I love the fact that the human is the oddball.
Yeah.
Like,
And this weird one.
How did I manage that again?
it is your role, Tucker. No, I just.
It is your destiny.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
didn't want to
Thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll Hopefully there'll be another episode.
Later, dudes.
Next time.
Have a
Aetherflux.
good night.
Have a good day.